I mean, fuck it, free advertisement. So, who the fuck am I? I'm the guy tryna fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side, peace don't. Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that sub. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the 4 walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, red and vodka hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit as slow as dial up. Watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rapped. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back. You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah, I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music can be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches, split the witness like a boat? Homie, that's a row-row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been really been giving my boy love. So you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do it. The gift to rip terrific, it's a given to you. Gotta work dependent till your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear them in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chilling with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on. Talk about the son, shitty rapper songs, yo, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't want to, had to put you on blast, but if I get basic, it's back upon you.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we get these opportunities to still be topical and still be able to flex your abilities musically, but I think it's so important to also be able to just say what you want to, even if it isn't, you know, super crazy topical or anything, like fuck Dragon Ball, you know? Gotta get another try while I'm popping off, blasting off on a rap song like Team Rocket Jaw. Scatter your ashes to the mist like I got Brock involved. I'm like a midget playing T-ball, I can't knock it off. Me and my team, we see past a lot. Energy seething, we had to stop. All I'm trying to say is it's fucking bullshit that the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly's trigger word was Kakarot.
I'm about to beat the brakes off of your bitch ass. You got no class, and your girl when she gets so passed all around the room like an old flask. I could even do better with old raps on an old Mac as an old man. Every time I spit a verse that's so potential, you was thinking I was Gohan. Ready for Rohan, ready for war plans, ready for anyone thinking they got dope, man. Consider this your final warning, you should take your chips and get up out the dough, man. Grab your coat, man, we give no hand. Anybody who be rapping so bland, I don't give a fuck, I'm having fun and I am free, you waiting, then you is no fan.
I mean, fuck it, free advertisement. So, who the fuck am I? I'm the guy tryna fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side, peace don't. Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that sub. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the 4 walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, red and vodka hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit hit it slow as dial up. Watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rap. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back.
You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah, I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music can be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches, split the witness like a boat? Homie, that's a row-row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been, really been giving my boy love, so you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do it. The gift to rip terrific, it's a given to you. Gotta work the pen until your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear him in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chillin' with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on. Talk about the son, shitty rapper songs, yo, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't.
There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Sunday. Sorry for the late start.
It was not my fault.
It was not Miss Sin's fault. We'll just go with that. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing out there tonight? I bet computer problems. Well, actually, that reminds me. Hold on one sec. Okay, just give that a cheeky little restart. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Oh, not bad, not bad. Black Dynamite said yar yar. All right, Sin's fault probably. I think it was Shelly's fault possibly. Can we get blame Shelly? Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, I mean, she literally was just complaining about her microphone too.
Well, because you got all this stuff on my side that's just making it crooked.
So I keep my receipts.
I know, but it makes my microphone all wobbly.
My desktop is one of those big fucking mouse pads. So, like, my receipts that I buy shit throughout the month, I just stick them under the mouse pad, and at the beginning of every month, I clean it, I put it in my folder, and then I do it again.
Yeah, but why you put it right under where my microphone goes, and that makes it sit all crooked and tip over.
That was the spot before you started doing the show, so it's just kind of still this way, because I got a ton of shit under here.
Gray Day is correct. Shelley is perfect and blameless.
That's true.
That's right.
See, I got a ton of shit under here, so that's the only open spot.
No, put it over there.
I got shit under there.
More stuff over there.
I got shit under the whole thing. Let's see who we got hanging out in the chat. Wolf Killer, Mad Yikes on the bikes, Cougar Knife, Alec, A Book Lover Review, Southern Gothic, Artemida, Depresso Espresso, Susan, Olga K, Grumpy Fluffy Bunny, Mama Kimmins, Tier, what's going on? Gray Day, how we doing? Sam, that's not what Gray Day said, Chili, you gotta read that again. So, I was having a little internal debate today before the show started. I kept a couple of the Black Friday half-off donations up. The only one I didn't keep up was the Big Wick Energy. The Witcher, the Big Witcher is half off at $55. The Tucker Carlson 500 is half off at $250. And the Vegito Samasu one is at $100.
Oh, okay.
We got early Cyber Monday deals over here on the Sin channel.
Fancy.
Super fan. Happy pre-Monday, y'all. Hello. So, I don't know if anybody did Black Friday shopping. Did a little bit. I got Miss Sin what she wanted for Christmas.
You did.
The big fancy thing. And I checked it again today before the show started. I'm like, if this thing goes on Cyber Monday sale, I'm going to be fucking pissed. It, like, doubled in price.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it.
I am too.
Usually, Amazon just jacks the prices up and then just gives like 10% off Black Friday, but that was actually on sale.
Yeah, that thing was, they doubled the price on it. Like, whew, nice. I bought fabric and sewing, so you want to tell them what you got?
I got a Cricut machine. I'm gonna make the things.
She's gonna
do some crafting.
Super craft. This is gonna be super craft. I didn't buy anything because all the deals they were shitty. I think I got like one Steam game. I got Sinatra Child B, his big gift. Sinatra Child A's I'm waiting on. Like, I couldn't do it all at once. I got my brother his, got Shelly hers, and my aunt hers. So it's almost... But I want to give the kids a good Christmas this year. After everything that happened, I feel like that'd be nice. The first one without Mom, something nice.
Yep. I only got your present and one of the kids' presents so far.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm slacking.
Well, shit's tight, man. What can you do? Same old. We had our Thanksgiving taco. Thanksgiving tacos, nice.
Yum.
I had turkey, and I don't need to have turkey for another year. Like, I'm good.
The turkey was good.
The turkey was fine.
It wasn't bad turkey.
I didn't say it was bad. I don't like turkey.
Turkey's delicious.
It's fine. It's okay.
I like it.
I do it once a year, if I have to. Hey, this past one was the first time I've had it in 2 years, and it still felt like it was too soon. And I did the steaks and fries last year.
You're just a turkey hater.
Yeah, right, John? It just goes up a bit, then they slash it down. I spent Thanksgiving alone. You weren't alone. You were with us in our hearts. I cooked everything for my family this year, and it all came out pretty damn good, honestly. It sounds like you're tooting your own horn a little bit over there.
Good job, Sam.
But yeah, like there's no
We're looking at
good...
sea otters. 6 of them here.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We're looking at sea otters.
I love my Cricut. If you need any help with projects, go to Jennifer Maker's channel.
I will do that.
I want to jot that one down. We had my sister host, so we didn't have to take any leftovers. Just, I don't know. The turkey just doesn't scratch me where I itch. I ate it twice in one day, too. I feel like that's way too much.
Well, you went to 2 Thanksgivings.
I know.
That's what happens.
I should have just made steak.
That's what happens when you're married. You have to go to both the family Thanksgivings.
I'll make steak for both.
Nobody wants steak.
Everybody
We
wants
like
steak.
turkey. We're white people. We eat turkey.
Yeah, you think your guys' Thanksgiving was like painfully white.
Yeah, yours was pretty bad this year, huh?
Yeah, it was not great. But yours is always like obnoxiously white.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I have pumpkin pie. I'm not even a big pumpkin pie fan. I had steak on Thanksgiving. See?
Yeah. You had a bite of pumpkin pie, didn't you?
I had a
Mine?
bite. I had a bite of pumpkin and a bite of the apple pie. The apple pie was good. I used to love pumpkin pie, but now it doesn't hit me right.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as I used to.
I like apple pie.
Apple
That's
pie's good.
cherry pie, as long as it's like a sweet cherry.
I don't like cherry pie.
Well, she's
Only cherry cheesecake.
my cherry pie.
But that's not really Thanksgiving. I guess I could make a cherry cheesecake. for
Cheesecake is
Thanksgiving.
anything, really.
That's true. Cheesecake is every day.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It took me a second. You are exactly correct. All right. Enough of that nonsense. We have a bunch of stuff to get into here. So, guys, please smash that like button.
Courtney said, I have a Cricut. One tip is to buy off-brand accessories way cheaper and work the same. That's what I was looking on Amazon. And like the heat press thing of the Cricut one's like $100, but then there's like generic ones on Amazon for like $20. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to buy generic stuff. Yeah. Thank you for the tip, Courtney. I'm going to do that.
I'll take your word. I don't know what any of this is.
Okay.
I have no idea what any of this is. I got the cops calling me on Thanksgiving for dragging my amp outside playing the national anthem. Nice. But guys, please smash that like button. We have a lot to go over, and I made a very relevant stream goal up above. Totally not Foodie Beauty's candy and snacks.
Ah. Did she get candy and snacks?
Oh my god, this grocery haul.
Wait a minute. I brought snacks home earlier. Where's my chocolate-covered pretzels?
I haven't seen any snacks.
No, they were in the bag.
I don't know what you're
Where'd you
talking
put my
about. I
pretzels?
have no idea what you're talking about.
Babe, we're going to fight.
No clue what you're saying over here. Hearts in the chat for the missing pretzels. I think Eve got them. And hearts in the chat for Badussi. Damn, I was... Oh, smash that like button. Share it out on your social media. Should you feel so inclined, Streamlabs down below. Some donations are annotated with the little Black Friday gimmick. Because today is our last day till we get the Christmas donations.
It's going to be fun.
I know, we have Wednesday too. Last Sunday before the Christmas donations.
Oh, yeah, Wednesday. I forgot about Wednesday.
Last Sunday.
Wait, is it going to not be December and Wednesday?
No, it's going to be the 29th.
Oh, okay.
Should we start the Christmas donations early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We'll get sick of them by the end of the month.
No.
No, we won't start early.
Okay. See, look, I told you.
Mary Chrysler?
I told you. People think
Libby's
that's
drunk?
fucking funny.
Yeah?
It's that the thing I showed you, the video.
I don't remember.
The fat broad's like Mary Crimin.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same. It's the same one. I told you people fucking like that shit. Shelly, check your Twitter messages, but absolutely show sin.
Oh, don't show it. Okay, I will not. Oh, my phone's dead. It's in the other room. I'll get it in a minute.
We can't have nice
I had
things.
to put it on the charger. I had 2%.
Okay, fine. Last Sunday before Christmas donation. So anything you want to see, now's the time. The good ones are half off. You know the deal. Share it out. That stuff. Make sure that like is smashed. Because that math ratio is already looking shit. Got 400 watching and 90 likes?
That don't math.
It don't math. And we're not even into a video and you're already getting reprimanded for your mathing.
Who, me?
No, them.
Oh.
Here, you just need to understand that you are in perpetual reprimand for your... And after the conversation you told me you had with your mom...
Wait, what?
About the thing? And the taxes?
Oh, yeah.
Both of you.
We girl math.
Both of you. I was like, I thought that was included in there. And she goes, no, we didn't even think about it.
We were like thousands of dollars off on our math because we forgot about taxes.
Perpetual girl math. The two of you. Always in trouble. Like, I thought you included that. No, not at all.
Derp.
Anyway. Do the like, the share, the slabs, the whatnot, the who's it's, the stream goal. Might have to adjust it, but we'll get into that as we go. Last Sunday, I gave you my cash.
That's cute.
Roasted chicken, and this was the day. It's a gratitude. We need the
gratitude.
Gosh, I got to pull that video up because
that was good.
I'm just going to be referencing that in perpetuity now. That it's such a good video. I laughed so freaking hard. I talked to the channel. I find there it is. Never mind. I found it already.
Oh, okay.
I laughed so freaking hard. This is so funny.
Who is Gravity and why is it $44? Who is Gravity? And why is it $44? It's the tip. The tip? Y'all didn't put that shit on there? Yeah.
She's so mad. She was not going to tip him.
Who the fuck is Gratity?
Gravity and why is it $44?
That's it. We did the AAA Friday, and I played this video, and then the rest of the show, Polly, Drunkle, and myself read every slabs out in sassy black woman voice.
It was cute.
It was hilarious. Anyway, this video was the day after she started her water fast.
Oh, so it lasted a whole day.
A whole day. I found my first daughter's name. No shit, Liz. No shit. Oh, not sped up. So the day after she starts her water fast, we get roasted chicken and mashed potatoes with gravy mukbang.
Well, that's a good fast. I'm sure that she's cured her diabetes by now.
Hello,
and it's time to
Foodie
eat.
Beauty. Hey there, Beezers.
It's always time to eat. Woof.
See, diabetes cured.
That's bad.
No, it's cured now. She can go back to eating. Fasting is over.
I forget who said it, but someone said she's going to start taking the cat's blood sugar and saying it's hers.
I wouldn't be surprised. The cat's blood sugar is probably all out of whack, too, because it eats her food.
We get rat, cat no one cares about
I
before
care
a
about
single
the
word
cat.
is said.
That bingo square makes me so sad. I care about
Why are
the
you looking
cat
at me
and
like
the
that?
rat.
You're in the way. What can I do? Okay, guys, so this is my...
Highest recorded 20... All right, what is the...
Why has she started showing us the other reading?
GDL.
Because before she was showing us the numbers, the big numbers reading, and now she started showing us these little numbers reading. Why?
Conversion?
Who knows why? Why are we looking at this number instead of the other one?
Multiply by 18. But fucking Poltergeist just sent me a wonderful little...
Julia was giving her the side eye. Good catch.
So...
She keeps changing it to fool people. That's the only thing I could think, because she showed us it and it was like 300 something. Now she's like, oh, look, it's 13. Like, she wants people to not notice that it's... I don't understand why she would be using different ones.
So 22 is at 400. So it'd be 260.
When it was at 20 or now?
It would be 260 at 20.
Okay. What is it now? Like, why is she doing it like this? Just so we have to do the math to figure it out?
Literally.
Come on, Shantel, do it right.
Fasting blood for today. I'll explain in my video coming up right now. Hi guys!
So is this just every
Welcome
video
back to
now? We're
another
just
video.
insulin check and diabetic talk? Is that it now?
I just can't wait for it to be blamed on us.
You know what? She's going to say, the doctor said my blood sugar's high because of FFG and the haters that stole my cat.
It's just a matter of time before she blames YouTube for her blood sugar. I have to eat to get money.
So, yes, I am eating something because let me tell you what happened last night. Okay, so actually I'm having my one meal here, which is salad that has like lettuce, olives, cucumber.
I'm just happy they have actual plates.
That's
tomato,
true.
some soft cheese,
And a fork.
pomegranate seeds with a vinaigrette dressing that I made. I have some mashed potatoes with homemade chicken gravy and a roast chicken. So, let's dig in.
I don't know, man. Mashed potatoes doesn't really seem like low carb. It seems like carbs with a side of carbs.
Bismillah.
Yeah.
Let's try this salad here. With my,
That
I made
salad's got a lot of
pomegranate
dressing on it.
molasses, olive oil, salt, pepper.
Pomegranate molasses. I thought you just put the fork on the floor.
Probably did.
Very good.
That salad is soaking
Are
with dressing.
Can we get like 2 words out, please?
No.
The pomegranate seeds just add like a little crunch and a bit of sweetness.
Oh my god.
This is terrible.
This is bad.
I did that.
Why is she trembling? That's a good fucking question. Probably shaking with hunger.
She was fasting. Why are you spitting out your salad?
Plays with food. Chuck that on the floor like a booger in the night.
You and that booger.
Should I tell this story?
You might as well.
So I'm laying in bed the other night and I'm falling asleep. And I'm like, give me a tissue. She goes, I don't have one. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I need a tissue. I know you have tissues or something over there. She hands me one. I blow my nose. I throw it out. I go,
No, you threw it at me.
well, they threw it
Yeah.
that way.
He threw his tissue on my side of the bed.
I was like, I need another tissue. She goes, I don't have one. I said, all right, then I'm just going to fish it out. So I fished out this fucking giant booger. I'm like, I need a tissue. Look, I'm going to wipe it on you. She goes, no, flick it.
No, I didn't say flick it. You said, I'm going to flick it at you.
Oh, that's what
I said,
it was.
don't you flick it over here. And then you flicked it the other way and flicked it out the door. And I heard it kerplunk in the hallway. And I really didn't think that you were going to flick a booger in our house. But now there's just a mysterious booger out here on the wall somewhere.
It made a sound.
I didn't mean actually flick it. I just meant don't flick it at me. I didn't mean flick it over there.
You should have given me my tissue, damn it.
You had the tissue and you threw it down.
I needed
The
a
tissue was gone. You should have kept it.
I needed a
I only had one tissue over there and I gave it to you and then you threw it down.
I flicked it and I went, that made a sound. And she just starts going, oh my God. And I'm crying, laughing. Like it made a sound.
My little side trick. Let's try these creamy mashed potatoes. Put a little bit of butter.
You're right, Liz. That was a
little bit of
fun
seasoning.
activity on Sin.
Yeah. You should have given me a... look. I don't count it. You should have just given me the tissue, damn it.
And it's
I
homemade.
bought,
and
I
tried to
bought like
watch how much
4
butter and
boxes
salt
of tissues home, and I have no
But
idea
they weren't
where
by the bed.
Where did they go?
There's one in here, I think.
No,
there's one
not.
downstairs in the kitchen.
The tissues are fucking expensive.
Okay, well, you need to put one in by the bedroom if you need to have tissues at bedtime.
I just needed it that day.
What I'm gonna try to do is have like a measurement of salt that I'm allowed to eat per day. And learn how to
Aren't
keep
olives
that.
full of salt?
Maybe
Yeah,
like,
they're. I might be wrong on this,
They taste salty. They're just
but I'm
gross.
pretty sure olives are they're pickled as like how
What?
they're the process of pickling. That's why they just live in a brine.
I don't know. I haven't eaten
Have a
olives
teaspoon.
since I was like 5.
I love
which
olives.
is hard.
I love olives in salad, and I like them on pizza. I can't just eat fucking olives.
Anyway, my fasting, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I had the
They're
worst
brined,
pain
okay.
in my stomach.
You
And
were
I was
hungry.
panic- And I know that's a detox.
And the brine is just salt, vinegar, and Italian.
Symptoms. But like, I'm like, I have to eat something. So last night, I was craving oranges, so I had an orange sliced up. And
So she didn't even last a few hours into this water fast.
No.
Before she
Use
had
the
a
soft
headache
cheese
and had
with
to
squares.
eat.
And this is bad though. I had a package of noodles. Just one.
What? Why? You had
And
cheese
that
and
stopped
oranges.
The nagging, the pain, the nagging. But then today, you saw my blood sugar reading a bit higher than usual. So the noodles, the
Yeah,
orange is
stupid.
sugary, but the noodles are bad. Processed carbs. I'm trying.
Orange is not super sugary. There's some sweet, there's tart, whatever. But why the fuck noodles?
Yeah, she ate noodles at 4 o'clock in the morning and wonders why her blood sugar didn't go down.
So she was triggered by an orange. That's what I'm hearing.
I feel like if she would have just eaten the orange and the cheese and then waited a little bit or went back to bed, she might have been okay. But she just had to keep fork in mouthing is what she had to do.
I do have to eat. I want to try to stay away from that. But it was just like, I'm trying to eat what we have, and I didn't have anything quick. It was like
I love that low carb lasted a day, water fast lasted hours.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is somebody like Shantel needs low carb.
Yeah.
Because you eat all these carbohydrates, you don't use any energy throughout the day, so it turns right to fat.
She could
was
like
like the
start
middle of the-
exercising would help maybe.
night. So. But I did fast for, what, more than 30 hours before I ate?
Bullshit!
Liar.
Shut up! No way.
Liar. She did not go an entire day of not
X.
eating and just drinking water. There is
X.
not a chance.
Gotta click it again.
Not a
X
chance.
to doubt. One more time. X to doubt, and that counts as Shelly Squee too. I don't know why, but it does.
Stop cheating.
So
It
not
does not
bad.
count, Squee.
It's pretty good. Mm. And then now I'm fasting for 15 hours.
No, you're not. Stop lying.
Look, she doesn't even believe that.
Mm-mm.
No, Zach, absolutely not. She could not get a stomach staple. If she got her stomach stapled, she would blow through it the minute she can eat solid food again.
I'm not as ravenous as I was yesterday. My gosh.
Wait, if you were ravenous yesterday, how were you fasting?
I'm gonna start
You
with
must
like
have been
intermittent
eating.
fast before I go full fasts.
What is that?
I don't think I'm gonna eat the skin.
Yeah, that's gross.
Surprised she didn't throw it at the cat. Licks fingers while eating. And the poop hand, too. I'm surprised she didn't throw the skin at the cat.
Mm. Honestly, the gravy kind of tastes like Swiss chalet. I make the best gravy now.
Monique, that's a good question. Didn't she allegedly do Ramadan? Why is one day so hard now?
Yeah, it's true.
That's a good question. She never did Ramadan either.
Oh, no one believes that she did.
That was all a lie also.
Look at the one side.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put as much flour Only 1 tablespoon instead of 2 or 3.
So it's low carb. I use less flour in the gravy.
It'll be interesting to see what my sugar levels are tonight later. Anyway, that's the deal.
Internal conversation.
Yep.
I said I was going to try fasting until I couldn't take it anymore.
And you did, made it 5 hours.
It couldn't have been more than
So
5
it was
hours.
impeding with me being able to sleep.
It was impeding
After I
with
ate,
me
I felt
being
like
able to sleep. Okay.
Well, she takes all the sleeping medicine and sleeps for like 13 hours a day.
Right. So she probably tried to start this water fast at like 2 in the afternoon and then ate by 3 in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Tried to go to bed and decided, I'm hungry.
What I've
done
noticed
fasting.
is that my thirst is not as bad
It doesn't count if I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
as before. I used to be so thirsty when I would just gorge on junk all night or eat really unhealthy things. And I would even have dreams
Walter Geisha is correct. Low carb gravy cancels out the potatoes. It's science.
That's true.
about like trying to run to a place.
Be quiet!
I agree.
Be quiet!
Wholeheartedly agree. Hey guys.
What are you doing? I'm posting false information on the web. Why? It's...
Oh, I gotta replay that.
That's
Hold on.
Shantel.
What are you doing? I'm posting false information on the web. Why? It's fun. What are you doing?
I love that. What's this? I hope you all are having a good night. I'm late to the party. Love you both. Thank you. Thank you. Chai. Thank you, Chai.
Chai. Chai-o now?
Chai.
Chai-o now? Chai-o Nelly?
It's Chai. Thank you, Chai. Hey guys, is there room on that bingo card for Big Fat Liar? I mean, or something along those lines. Also, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. All of us are seriously wishing Black Friday deals applied to groceries instead of electronics.
That would be great.
Well, Sheetz did a Black Friday deal on gas. That was pretty dope.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. It was like $1.99 or something for the
Oh,
day.
that's fancy.
Thank you, Chai. I will annotate that now. Oh, that's the other thing. All of the question mark donations, this is the last chance to see them before they're gone till the beginning of the year.
Except for Wednesday?
Yes, except for Wednesday. God damn it. Last Sunday.
I thought Wednesday was Christmas already.
And someone would have a huge glass mug of ice water, and I'd be chugging it in my dream, and I'm not feeling that relief because I'm not drinking.
Okay, so she went hours without food and was having dreams about fasting. I don't believe this at all.
How sick are you that you have dreams about chugging water?
It's a lie. This didn't happen. Did you chug that water any more loudly, dear?
Yes. Oh, this was the thumbnail to this, by the way. In public without hijab. Salad wrote that.
Where's the story?
In public without hijab.
Is she going to tell us about it?
It's a dream. It's a dream she had.
Oh.
I would wake up, drink 4 bottles of water, like.
Whoa.
But not eating processed stuff as much. I'm not as thirsty. Speaking of nightmares, last night.
Why are you playing with your food like this? It's mashed potato. Pick it up.
She just has nothing to talk about.
Well, I guess it was like morning by the time I slept.
Yeah, we know she goes to bed at like 8 a.m. and then sleeps till like fucking 12.
Probably.
I had the weirdest dream. I had a dream that I was like in a huge mall, okay? It was overwhelmingly huge. And for some reason, I was not dressed. I had no hijab on. And like no pants on.
Religion talk.
And I felt like completely panicked. It's the worst thing could happen to a hijabi.
Oh my god, would you tell the story? Holy shit.
So,
You ever just look at Shantel and
can't
do
see.
the
I don't know what's going
sign
on
of the
right
cross,
now.
even if you're not Catholic, to keep the
I'm like-
daymans away?
I need to find a clothing store for obese women, and they have to have hijabs. So,
Why? Do you need a fat hijab? I thought that was the abaya that you needed.
I'm looking for a place. I come across this clothing store,
Oh, it's the dream.
and it was like multi-levels. It was huge. It like stopped at one point, contiguous on another side of the mall. It was weird. And for some reason, I'm like running on all fours to the store, and it was like called like
You can't run on all fours, period.
That's why it was a dream.
Pink Llamas. Plus
She's making this up.
Yeah, she's making it up
This
as
is
we
all
go
made
now.
up.
size store. So I go in, and there's all these people. And the clothes were like ugly AF. They were
Diabetic Diane knows that Muslim women don't always wear hijabs, right? No, she thinks you have to.
Only because she's bald.
Yeah.
And I like how she's like, and all the clothes in the store were ugly. Like this ensemble that she's wearing right now is not freaking hideous.
She looks like a
It looks like it came out of a nightmare.
She looks like a parking lot of your average AutoZone.
They were like pantsuits for like, you know, I don't know. They were ugly pantsuits. Nothing wrong with a pantsuit, but these ones were not nice. Hi!
Demon Cat Force, damn.
So I go up to an employee who looked like they didn't want to help me. And I'm like, I need a hijab. They're like, we don't have those here.
Can we skip this?
No.
You have to cross the street, go to Terminal 56. Anyway, just like a huge airport or something.
She's making this up. This is
I know,
bullshit.
I still want to hear it. I want to hear how ridiculous this gets.
So I'm like, oh, no, I can't. I can't go that far without a hijab. I'm like, I can't leave the store. Then my mom shows up and my uncle for some reason, and they're like,
Wouldn't like anything work
Trying to
as a
help me,
hijab?
my mom,
Didn't
like-
she wear a pair of pants as a hijab in Canada? Like
yes.
literally anything on your head would count as a hijab.
Yeah, it was the BBJ rage.
Right.
She wore a pair of pants on her head as a hijab.
Right.
has bought. She used to, when I was in Canada, she used to buy me a lot of clothes. Like if she would see it, like if she was at Maurice's or somewhere, Pennington's, she saw like a nice shirt, she would get it for me. If she thought it would look good on me. And she usually has good style taste. Like more conservative because she's my mom, but. So she was picking out a shirt and I went, wow, that's nice. You know, it was like a nice blazer shirt. I'm like, now if I can only find a hijab. And I saw the
Wait,
store
I
had
thought you needed pants,
curtains
not
that
a
looked like they were
shirt.
made out of chiffon hijabs. So I was like thinking of taking one. Hi!
Oh, you were just gonna steal the stuff.
And using it. But anyway, I ended up finding some clothes. I'm like, how much is it gonna be?
What the fuck was that?
I'm like,
Ugh.
Ugh.
You gotta slow that down. Hold on.
No, we don't need to slow it down.
Slowing it down.
No, we didn't need to do that.
Look at that big bite. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? What the hell was that?
Awoo.
Pull it back.
It's a mouthful of potato. I didn't need to see that.
There we go.
It's like when the little kid says, "Do you like seafood?"
There's your profile picture of the week right there. Where's the thing? Bang. Here's your profile picture.
No, thank you.
Adatis. Shantel dreaming of a terminal, dreaming about going back to Canada, or is she accepting her condition is terminal? Maybe.
Grill with the dream interpretations.
My aunt, the one who passed away, was all about that shit. I tell her about a weird dream I had. She'd be like, well, do you understand the metaphysical meaning behind it? Like, all right, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Phone's about to die.
I'm like, how much is it gonna be? And they're like, everything in the store is under, it's like 4 dinar or less. So that's awesome. So then I get to the cash. Knowing that I had $18,000 in my account, okay? My check-in.
Well, we have 44 in ours right now.
Of this particular bag. So, but when I go to pay for my clothes, it's like insufficient funds.
The playing with the food, I can't stop
like,
It's so
noticing.
weird.
I'm like, I know I have
It's like she's doing it like, oh, here comes the airplane. Ooh.
money in my account. So I check.
Oh. Or you know
Sure
what?
enough,
Even better.
18,600 something. So it's not working.
All right, can I skip?
No, I want to hear this ridiculous story.
Oh my god.
For whatever reason.
It's so obvious she's making this up.
I
I
know.
still have no hijab on.
Because
I'm, like,
she wanted
panicking.
clickbait, no hijab in public on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Super annoying.
I mean, we could speed it up. That's true.
It is sped up. Her chin looks extra chinny today.
I hate those dreams.
Okay, I'm executive decision. We're skipping next. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Nope. Done. Executive decision. I pulled rank. We have 500 people watching and 149 likes.
That don't matter.
That don't math, guys. Smash that like button. Share it out on your social media, should you feel so inclined. Streamlabs listed down below. Last Sunday for all the donations down below. And a few are on Cyber Monday deal. Get a Witcher at $55. All right. This is the one. I've been waiting for this.
This is the one.
I was looking forward to this all day.
Oh, that's why we had to skip, so you could get to this one.
All day. I was looking forward to this. It's the string goal. It's everything. Diabetic grocery haul with prices. Ooh. God damn it.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Foodie Beauty.
Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video? Have a cameo from you.
Oh,
Bye.
fuck, where was it? Here we go. You know, we have our Black Friday sale where you can get all the shit, like the cool shit half off. But she has one too that now, well, 2 days ago until yesterday, you can get a cameo from her for $5 off.
The first 30 people to request cameos, a personal short video from me for you to keep forever.
Let's see, did she get a single one?
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, she might have gotten one.
I don't know how many she had before.
15, I think. So she might have gotten one, and she goes, the first 30 people.
Oh, who the hell's 30? She ain't even got 30 grandmas on Facebook that watch her.
You tell me, what do you think's a better deal? $5 off a Foodie Beauty cameo? Or The Witcher for $55?
I like The Witcher.
Big Wick Energy was on sale, but no. And what's the other one?
I don't remember.
Oh, the
Dragon Ball?
the Tucker Carlson one, and the my favorite Dragon Ball one.
Hi guys, I have an.
Yes.
Your favorites were on Black Friday sale.
Yeah, well,
because
now
you
it's-
wanted to see them more before they were gone.
Cyber Monday now, but yeah, exactly.
Another grocery haul for you. So a little bit of a stock up here, but this is going to be healthier, diabetic friendly food. So
is it?
Healthy diabetic grocery haul.
let's get into it. Let's unpack this. Excuse me.
We're gonna unpack it on the couch, not in the kitchen where we put groceries away. We're just gonna pile them up on the sofa.
Well, you know, Salad's gonna have to carry them back.
Are you gonna help me?
It's a precious cookie.
No, you're lazy.
What's this cookie? Get the cheese.
Go.
What's this such a good kitty?
I don't want to see this cat.
I love that kitty.
Okay, so
Oh my God! Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this.
this
She got a bucket of fucking salt.
is
Yes.
number one. This
That's the biggest thing here is the bucket of salt.
Why so much salt?
is my things in the groceries for my new diet. I guess the way I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna just struggle breath right there real quick for sure.
try to eat. So these are just some top-up things. I still have a lot of fruits and veggies in my fridge and some fish and that in the freezer, some meat. So here we go. And then I'll show you what Salah got.
Mad Yikes on Bikes that good. Feeding children a steady diet of hate is expensive. Help Sin and Sass with their own diabetic grocery haul at Streamlabs.
Oh, we
Good
have
job, Mad Yikes on Bikes.
2 heads of cauliflower because
That cauliflower looks old.
I'm going to be making cauliflower rice and probably some cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower.
With cheese. I love that baked. Okay, and I'll start at the back. Then we have a big bag of frozen strawberries with no sugar added.
Sugar and strawberries. That's sugar and strawberries.
And the strawberries I just plan on eating, like, you know, defrosted, maybe with some plain yogurt or just on the side. Berries.
It says sugar right there. 6 grams.
Well, there's probably some sugar in strawberries.
Apparently healthier fruit when you're trying not to eat too much
sugar in all fruit.
Yeah,
and then we have mayonnaise. It was on special, so you get 2 for a lower price. So some mayonnaise, and we like this one.
Yeah, I'm sure you need it too. You know, the kids like Pop-Tarts, so I was at the store today. I got them Pop-Tarts, and it said buy 2, get 1 free. I didn't go, oh my God, that's such a good deal. I need to buy 6 boxes of Pop-Tart. No, I still got 1 box of Pop-Tarts. Just because something's on sale doesn't mean you need to do it.
That's true.
We have some tuna in water. So I love tuna.
When was our last grocery haul? Not long ago.
It's been like 1 or 2 a week at least.
Did you take it down? Yeah, 11 days ago.
Tuna. I go through a lot of tuna. I love just eating it, plain with a bit of mayo and mustard, and I'll probably eat that also in some salad or some.
Sin, sugar is sugar when you got the sweet blood, like my mom can't eat bananas. That's not what she told me.
Something like that.
Oh my God.
So we have 6 packs of tuna in water. We have some ginger. Ginger is just good for like recipes and also to make.
That's a lot of fucking ginger. If you buy ginger, you only usually get like a root, maybe 2. You don't get a bag of ginger root.
Seems like a lot.
For stomach issues. And I heard it also helps like to lower blood pressure. So we also have
she's just gonna eat it. She's gonna cure her diabetes with ginger.
That, if she does that, I'd like to see that on video. Holy fuck.
Sweet potatoes. I'm probably gonna just eat like half at a time.
What's with the styrofoam packaging for veggies in Kuwait? Because they're all shipped in from like China and shit. Kuwait can't grow this shit.
Oh yeah, that's probably
And
true.
we have some pumpkin. Now pumpkin apparently is like lower on the glycemic index, and I'm gonna roast it and make a pumpkin soup. We have a variety of like hot peppers, fresh hot peppers. I like just like roasting them on the element for like a couple seconds each on high heat and then eating them just like that or just raw.
What? Stop it. You've never done this before. Knock it off.
I love peppers. We have here 4. These were pretty expensive, but these are grass-fed Australian beef. Usually the beef here is imported from Australia or...
It's China. You get Chinese beef.
1 single burger patty per container is strange.
Mm-hmm.
New Zealand. Yeah, I had to think New Zealand. So I got 4 grass-fed. They're pretty big actually. So 4 grass-fed burgers.
100%. It doesn't tell you what the ratio is. I bet you it's maybe 80-20.
These are just.
So I think it's gonna get like half that size.
For me, Salah likes ground lamb, so I do have some of that in the freezer for him. So my cat is so curious.
This is gonna be like her midnight snack cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Are you excited because of all the bags? So yeah, I really like ground beef these days. I don't know. Reminds me of like having a burger. We got 2.
It is a burger, dummy. It's literally a burger. It reminds me of a burger when I have a burger.
Not only was that is something. That's rat face.
Stop it.
Frozen chickens. I love roasted chicken.
Cheeseburger reminds me of cheeseburger.
Chicken. You eat the breast. I eat the breast, and Salah eats the legs. Works out perfect. There was an offer on the shredded cheddar, so we have some shredded cheddar. And I'm actually planning on combining it with this cream. It's a smaller cream than I thought it would be, but this is just heavy cream.
You don't need a big thing of heavy cream, Shantel. That's the last thing you fucking need.
Yeah, she does.
And
She's
maybe
gotta
just
mix
use
it with
a
her
few
cheese.
tablespoons with some cheddar to make like a cheese sauce without flour, and just pour it on top of like cauliflower or vegetables. And we have some
Keto candy.
keto chocolate, because dark chocolate with no sugar added is actually pretty healthy.
She's gonna hate it.
Oh, she's definitely gonna hate it.
I love dark chocolate. She's gonna hate this shit.
I can't remember what the name of the ingredients in dark chocolate, like cocoa, is.
None of these are the ingredients.
She didn't mean ingredients. She meant benefits, but yeah.
That makes it so healthy, but
I don't remember what the ingredients are, but it slows down aging, promotes healthy skin. It's fucking chocolate, Shantel. It's still chocolate. It's still a giant fucking...
But it says right there, improves blood sugar levels, number 6, so she needs to eat it.
It's
going to fix her diabetes.
fucking quarter-pound chocolate bar.
It's going to fix her diabetes.
I'm going to have like
along with the ginger,
maybe a square here and there, try to make this last.
Sure you are, ma'am.
This pink Himalayan salt, I got a huge thing of it because, you know, you guys said that it is healthier than table salt, so I'm going to use that.
That doesn't mean you need to eat a gallon of it.
We have some Greek feta cheese cubes, which salads, snack, anything like that. So
she'll eat those at 3 in the morning. Look at that ring.
Chocolate.
She's gonna have to get that thing surgically removed.
You're gonna have to get the jaws of life out.
They're gonna have to cut that off of her. Look at her fingers, like
her
cutting off her finger.
Her finger has a fupa.
It's a finger.
We have some low.
Dad, that's not even funny.
That looks like it hurts.
Cottage cheese. That's the only thing I could find.
Look at that.
That looks like it hurts.
She probably has to like pour olive oil. Oh my god.
Wow.
Probably has to pour olive oil on her hand to get it off.
Could find was the low fat. I'm really liking cottage cheese these days. I used to like not like it at all growing up, but I really like it these days. So I have 2 cans of chopped tomatoes to add to soups or whatever. And yeah, I think that's about it for my side of the...
Is she gonna start doing the cottage cheese and mustard like Amber?
Probably.
The grocery haul. So I'll be back and I'll show you Salah's... I'll show you Salah what I got.
Okay, guys, this is the whole point of the stream goal up above.
Okay, it's gonna be a bunch of junk food, isn't it?
All of this
Supposedly
stuff
for salad
is totally not 100% not foodie stuff.
For Salah, he just was pretty much out of sweet.
It's weird. You would think that if she was trying to stay away from sugary foods and actually going to do it, either salad wouldn't buy them, or he would go get them while he's not home and snack, or he would put his own groceries away and she wouldn't even look at them.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He's gonna start like sneaking in and injecting her with whatever the hell's in the middle of fucking...
He might.
Milky Ways.
He might.
Like this, she no leave.
Out of snacks.
Need cash
and
cow.
He doesn't have diabetes or a weight problem, so he can eat junk food.
He might not have a weight problem, but he does look fat.
Because he doesn't go overboard. Honestly, chocolate bars, if I'm not eating them, will last him forever. So I'll show you all the junk food he got. You might think...
I feel like I would be remiss if I did not bring up again the 70 candy bars that she ate.
But you know, there's sometimes when they go shopping and it's really only like a couple things that are like junk foody like, or that they show in their shopping haul. She'd be like, this is salads, and it's just like a pack of RACI cups, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So if now the big diabetic grocery haul salad went out and picked up a shit ton of junk food, that's fucking hilarious.
Just watch.
Like
just to rub it in her face.
House, but I really have
just watch.
Just really, really try to exercise some kind of willpower, because, you know, that's how it goes. Most people in my life don't have the same issues as me, and I have to be around them eating normal. So, you know, but yeah, he asked me if I minded. You know, he was like, "Oh no, I probably shouldn't get that." And I thought,
well, why doesn't he just hide it in his bedroom or something?
That's fine.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have his own bedroom anymore.
One thing I didn't get,
couch
because
now.
I don't have much self-control over, though, is a huge family-sized bag of Wisps. Those are Parmesan crisps. I could eat the whole bag in one shot. So
Weird
I
how
didn't get
that's
them.
not here.
But yeah, this is my health haul. So I'm going to be making a lot of soups and meals with this kind of food. So, all right, Yella.
What does she have there to make soup out of?
Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, this is
at
just salads.
This shit.
Weird. Salad got nothing for meals. He got some hot dogs and some rice.
Yeah, he got basmati rice because he loves it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the time she's made rice, it's been basmati.
Yeah.
But
be quiet!
Shut up! Be quiet! Me on my own show. The Raven Corax for 5. Salad would buy candy in secret and Foodie would sniff it out like a bloodhound.
That's probably true.
That's true. Dark chocolate is amazing. I agree. I especially like when it's caramel filled because the bitterness of the dark chocolate balances the sweetness of the caramel. 100%
That is
agree.
true. It is good with caramel.
Thank you. Chaos is a ladder. We are 5% to goal.
Yes, we are.
Guys, we need our own diabetic haul. But who the fuck needs 7 bottles of juice?
Salad. He likes juicy juice.
7 fuck bottles of juice?
Chantel's not drinking any of this.
They're giving this stuff away. Somebody said it, and I didn't.
Is she gonna say it was on sale?
Somebody said it, and I didn't think it was true until now. Do you think that they're like, they go to all these food banks and they probably get whatever Kuwait's...
This wasn't food bank.
No, this isn't. But they do all this food bank and shit like that. His parents probably did this.
Probably.
But... Stop it.
I love this one.
The soundtrack of this movie is fucking amazing. Oh, it's so good. So good. Hey, Sid and Shelly. Hope y'all had an amazing Thanksgiving. I just bought a 2022 Nissan Kicks because my car was totaled. Holy shit. Who wants to guess how long it takes for her to get fast food? Hope everyone has a wonderful week, and definitely Team Dark Chocolate. Exactly, Tina. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Congratulations on your new car. Sorry about your old one.
Knocking us up to about 10%. Fantastic work, Tina. Thank you. If anybody doesn't know what that movie is, it's Nobody, and it's amazing.
It is a good movie.
Better Call Saul Goodman kicks major fucking ass.
It's Dad John Wick.
Yeah, it's amazing. So somebody said that they're giving people food to pay them off. And the only thing I could think of...
That doesn't make sense. This is people making shit up out of their ass.
The only thing I could think of is Allah and his wife, because the shit Shantel did, she could get in major trouble for. So I wonder if Salad is going, here's a week's worth of food.
No, because it's not even like it's that much food. It's okay.
No, none of this stays in the house.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
This was not that much food. This is not that much food. It's 2 bottles of each kind of juice that they had in the store. She's probably going to say it was buy one, get one on the juices or something. It was going to take 3 bottles of juice over there and a bag of candy. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Maybe when they're getting the 47 eggplants.
Yeah, that shit.
Okay,
yeah.
but not this.
No, but some of that juice is definitely going somewhere else. And
no,
she admitted,
Salad likes juicy juice.
She admitted, and they don't have friends or family there, and she admitted that we share it with family and friends, so they are giving it to somebody.
Yeah, Salad's sisters or something, probably.
There's something funky's happening. Who wants a food bribe? Give me cash, man.
I think
they have no cash.
When it's the massive amounts of vegetables, then yes, probably giving it to Salad's sister or whoever, or his friends or his supposedly workmates. But this is just their normal groceries. This is just their normal groceries.
He doesn't have a job.
People make things up. That's one of the things where Chantel's like, people always make shit up. That, we're paying off a debt with food because we bought 27 tomatoes. I feel like this is just so far-fetched, we're reaching for things.
I don't know. I would like to try to make a Chantel's Temu hold insulin. Holy fuck. That's amazing. I feel I would like to make like OG sauce with the tomatoes and you fry them. I would like to make that. I want to give that a go.
I could. There was the theory a while ago when they got the whole bunch of vegetables that they were maybe giving it to a restaurant to get a discount. Maybe I could see that. But,
yeah,
but this we owe a debt to somebody. And they're blackmailing us for food. It just seems ridiculous.
They're doing something.
It seems ridiculous.
They're doing something. They're doing something. This is, I don't know.
I'm not falling for it.
It might not be that, but
it's definitely not.
They're doing something with this shit. Because nobody goes to the store and goes, well, I need 7
Salad
fucking
does.
liters
Salad
of juice.
Usually gets a freaking case of juice boxes or like 5 things of Capri Suns. This was probably on sale.
So
Salad drinks a lot of juice. He's a little baby.
Saying that idea is retarded. She admitted that they give food away. I don't know what you're talking about.
Final.
When they get 42 eggplants, I believe they probably give some of that.
Yeah, they're giving it to somebody.
Yeah,
then
I don't think it's for like they owe a debt.
They're not giving. No fucking way. No chance is Shantel giving food to somebody and getting nothing out of it. There is no fucking way.
That's why I think maybe the restaurant theory with the vegetables is plausible. But I don't know about it.
I would bet my left fucking foot that Shantel would never give food away without getting something in return.
Shantel would give away vegetables.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would give away eggplants. She would give away pomegranates. She would give away tomatoes. She would give away vegetables.
She would not give away a single edible thing unless she can get something out of it, because we have seen
Salad's family to like her.
We have seen time and time again that even if she doesn't like food, she's going to eat it because it's food.
Right, but we know Salad's family doesn't like her. So if they go to food banks and Salad gets extra food and gives it to his mom or his sister or whoever he's giving it to, then maybe they'll like Shantel a little bit more.
Maybe he sells it in a roadside stand. There's some funky shit happening here.
Groceries.
I doubt she'll give food away willingly. There's no fucking chance.
For this order. So we have 7 juices. Some pomegranate, strawberry, raspberry.
Oh, we're going to enhance. Hold on.
Why are we enhancing?
We have to enhance.
Why?
We have to enhance.
Yeah, his family can afford groceries. I don't believe it. I think this is conspiracy theories that we're reaching for something, and they're just taking the food because it's free or cheap is why they're taking
it expires
ridiculous amounts of food.
Something 23. So maybe they were close to expiring?
They're probably on sale. It's probably like a buy one get one. That's why they got 2 of every flavor.
We have a lot of juices.
Okay, not his mom. I forgot his mom's dead. But his sister, he's got sisters and stuff there, right? He's got other family there.
And, when he has his friends over, they like to drink something. And we also have these for guests and for Salah.
Does Salad bring his little buddies over and they play video games?
Not a chance. No way. Shantel has made sure that he does not have friends.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Like, we haven't even heard of Morad in months.
Right. And I could
and that was
imagine,
his only friend.
Before Shantel came, he probably did have his little buddies come over to play video games and drink juicy juice. But now I think we would hear them in the background of videos if they were in the other room hanging out. Like, she would talk about Salad's friends are over.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's coming over.
His family is rich. They don't need Shantel handouts. They're doing something with this. I don't believe for a split second, because
I think they're taking it and wasting it, because Chantel's gluttonous, and if she sees that there's a deal for 47 eggplants for $2 at the store, she's going to take them just because she can, or she's going to take shit from the food banks that she knows she doesn't want to eat just because she can, and then she'll just let it rot and throw it away.
No, because we saw the food haul 3 days later. It was one of those 50 eggplants thing, and none of it was in the house. So
it could be in the house.
It all went somewhere.
It's sitting in the pantry or sitting in the floor.
They have a pantry.
And
they have 3 rooms.
On the floor in a box in the kitchen until it goes bad, and then it's getting thrown out.
I think
she's just taking it to take it.
I think the most likely thing is that they are working out a deal with some restaurant where they give them food and they get a discount. That's my most likely theory.
That's possible.
Not this, though. She's going to eat all of this.
But yeah, this definitely isn't for Salad's friends that come over, because this doesn't happen.
You guys can count them like you did last time. Feel free. So we have 2 packs of Reese's, some Dairy Milk hazelnut bars.
And these are
Why is she saying we have 2 packs of Reese's if it's Salad's?
These are these are the boxes that they put on the shelf that you open it up and the candy's in it and you buy each one individually. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you go to a gas station, it's the box.
Yeah, that's what that is. That one on the front, anyways.
Dairy Milk bubbly. And some Cadbury flake.
This is all for her.
I don't know why she's saying we have Reese's. We have Cadbury's. It's Salad's, right? It's not yours, Shantel.
We have 7 bottles of juice.
Don't believe me, but I'm really, really gonna stay away from these.
Okay, sure, Shantel.
Yes, okay.
I can't wait for the Salad reaction channel to come out where he spills the tea on everything she ever did.
She ate all of that the same night.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I found her sitting on the couch sleeping, covered in the little Reese's panties.
Reese's
I know I had
panties.
the mashed potato, but other than that, I'm staying away, especially from this kind of sugar. Okay, so we have 5 kilos of long grain basmati because
it's my favorite.
Salah likes rice with almost everything.
Yeah, Shantel is stinking up that whole apartment
Yeah, he
with her
ain't bringing
unwashed.
nobody over.
Could you imagine? Like you and your buddies are gonna hang out.
Especially that they don't have the second gaming room anymore. Not a chance.
You and your buddies are gonna hang out like, oh, my wife's in the other room. Then you.
Mm-hmm. Salad, I dropped my fork.
It's like the scene in the water and the glass is
Jurassic
shaking.
Park.
The glass is shaking. Everyone looks up and looks over, and there's Shantel coming around the corner, like the only short I've ever made. Just her.
Oh yeah.
I need help. I dropped the Reese's.
Oh God.
And just a 6-pack of hot dogs and some rolls.
Chicken hot dogs. Shantel likes those. Weird.
That's it for this.
Shantel loves those chicken dogs.
So yeah, that's it for this. Just a quick haul. I'm sorry I'm not showing myself on camera. I didn't feel like getting dressed up and ready and,
She's naked.
Yeah.
Covering myself completely and just worrying about what I look like to go on camera, etc., etc. So I just didn't feel like it being on camera. But I will show you guys.
Salad would have appreciated you covering yourself.
Things I make with these groceries. The first part you saw again is
He walks in and sees it and goes, ah, jeez.
Right.
my groceries, and I'm going to be making try to make
I love how
healthy
we're
meals with
supposed
it
to
and
believe
smaller
that
meals.
this is Salad's groceries for the week. Juice and a 6-pack of hot dogs and some rice.
Yeah.
And try to stretch the food more. Of course, whenever you don't binge on groceries, they last a lot longer, of course. And so yeah.
Wow, I never would have known that. Thank you, Shantel.
You guys know I struggle with that, but that's kind of why I bought the sweet potatoes, because I actually do love sweet potato. I never used to, but I love sweet potato with some butter and salt and pepper. So if I really want something sweet but that has a lot of fiber and vitamins, I will have half of a sweet potato. I won't eat the whole thing because I know they still have sugar, but
we're sitting here in front of
hey, it's
this,
better than this stuff,
chocolate talking about I'm going to eat
yeah.
sweet potatoes if I feel a craving for sweets.
Scritch.
Is hilarious.
Oh my God.
I prefer salty snacks anyway,
We watched this woman dip candy bars into marshmallow fluff.
Yes,
and
we did.
Eat them.
I forgot about that.
Quite honestly, but yeah, this is not just all for Salah. It's, like I said, when he has company, men have something here culturally called Diwania. They have gatherings and they get together and they smoke shisha sometimes and they just...
Where do you go when they do that? Because you're not allowed around.
No, it's men have the gatherings.
She has to go sit in the bedroom during this time? Because they don't have a second bedroom.
0% chance he hosts this.
I don't think he
Absolute.
does. He's going to take the candies to his friend's house for it over there.
Yeah, could you imagine? Because I know what she's talking about. This is a manly man thing. They drink coffee. They drink tea. They eat food. They do, spreads, shit like that. They smoke shisha. They do all that shit. Mm-hmm. You don't show up with a bottle of expired raspberry juice and a 6-pack of fucking Reese cups going, I'm here for the Manly Man event. I'm going to do that. Because my brother and I, we have plans.
You and your brother have mandates all the time.
We have plans for the Army-Navy game in a couple of weeks. I'm going to show up. All the guys are going to be there. All my my brother's buddies, my people, are all going to be there. I'm going to show up with a 6-pack of Reese's and a bottle of expired raspberry juice and just hope that I don't get my ass kicked the minute I walk in.
Discuss things, whatever, business, stuff like that.
Oh,
And
they discuss business?
Tea, they have juice. They have nuts and seeds. They
don't have juice.
Have chocolates.
Salad has juice because he's a 12-year-old boy. These were on sale, and the juice boxes were more expensive this week. That's all.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a box.
Yeah, you get the juicy juice boxes.
I'm going to get a
that
box
Salad
of
usually
Capri
gets.
Sun.
Yeah,
I usually prepare
With the little
some
straw.
kind of spread. I can show you guys one of these days if you want how to kind of prepare for Diwania. Sometimes people order food.
I brought Mike's hard pink lemonade to one of those. I was asked politely but firmly to leave.
Just depends, but it's always nice to have extra things on hand for when you do have company, because
Girl, you ain't gonna have no
here, you
extra
know,
chocolates left over when Sally gets a friend. Shut up.
When Salad gets a friend. This is who he meets at the playground.
company is kind of
And Salad has a play date.
Like you could go from being alone to, you know, somebody just stopping by on the whim, you know, and for a hangout, whatever. So
What happened to Sin? Tragic Welch's accident. He got beat to death by a box of Capri Suns.
So, yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just wanted to show you guys this little grocery haul. Not too much. Everything total was 34 KD. So 34 KD, 100 fills. So I will
I don't feel like this is correct.
I don't care.
put conversion somewhere.
I'm not mathing the math.
Block all the chocolate.
I can't be fucked either, but I don't think it's correct.
It sounds about right.
With the
$110 for all that?
and
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do that here for, you know, to show you guys comparison wise how much everything
What? No, juice here is like $6.
This is like dollar store juice.
costs. Now the groceries
Cadbury's expensive.
are not super cheap. Some things are, like you've seen before.
The
When they have-
most expensive thing of all the stuff they bought was probably the candy and then her single serving hamburger patties. Everything else was probably fairly cheap.
Nadel for $1. Sorry, but maybe the farms are right, and Salad is acoustic. His
Acoustic.
robot way, his food. Some, if said food reminds me of me. Yeah, no.
That's possible.
That's how the boys are. They're very strict on what they eat. But it is possible. It is absolutely possible. But I just don't think this is fucking food. I don't think
this is not a
his
week's worth
food.
of groceries for Salad. There's 6 hot dogs and some rice.
Yeah, I just don't think
Was he
this is
gonna
his food.
make hot dogs and rice all week? 1 hot dog and some rice for every meal?
Hold on. Zoom. Enhance. We need to. Swire.
What are we enhancing?
The hot dogs expired May 11th.
Well, they might do their numbers backwards. It might be 11/5. 2020. But maybe
That's still
they-
expired.
Maybe their dates aren't expired. Maybe they're packaged on. Like maybe they put the date for packaged on instead of expiration.
Maybe.
And their numbers are probably flipped because I think we're the only ones who do the month first.
Oh, yeah. November 5th. That's still expired.
If that's the expiration, that might be the packaged on date.
really good sales. I've heard people say that those sales are just for like quote unquote
Salad does probably go to his dad's house every day for dinner.
low income poor people.
I don't know, Susan. I'm a very smart lady
That's not
sometimes.
true. It's for anybody.
I think it's a full moon.
Maybe.
Anybody can buy it, you know. So other than that, yeah, I'll put the conversion. And I guess that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
And that's true, Gray. It could have been recorded a while ago. Who knows?
And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Why else would she call it Diabetic Grocery Haul? This just happened.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, probably within the last week, at least.
Well, even a week ago, it was still expired.
If that wasn't the package date. Like, you know, when you get lunch meat, it says the date it was packaged, not the date it expires.
It also says Best Buy date on lunch meat.
We don't know how they do it there.
Yeah.
We don't know how they work their numbers on the food stamps there. We can't just assume that we know.
I can.
I mean, we can guess.
Do that.
I'm going to assume.
We're just going to look for controversy where there may not be any.
I'm going to assume that the date printed on the hot dogs are the Best Buy date.
Okay.
I think that's a safe assumption.
I don't care if Salad eats old hot dogs.
She's trying to reactivate the C diff. All right, chat, what do you think? Do you think that's the packaged date or the Best Buy date? It's a reward system. Salad does his chores. He can eat one hot dog.
That's how much you got for the week. That's his week of food. Hot dog, rice.
I'm sure
Chocolate.
she does have some pre-recorded content.
Yeah, this could have been like the day after that she found out she was diabetic. Who knows?
Hey, but it's almost 3 weeks ago.
She wasn't at all in this video talking about how she fasted. So it
'Cause she
definitely
didn't
wasn't since
fast.
then. No, but she fasted for an hour and pretended it was a month.
A lot of people seem to think Best Buy date. It's gross. It's food bank. No, that wasn't food bank food.
No, I don't think you get that much candy from the food bank.
Maybe the food was food bank food, but that shit was definitely not food bank food.
I don't think
the juice maybe.
I don't think it was food bank food. I mean, she had the big thing of the salt. She had the roasted chickens. I don't think it was food bank food.
You're right.
When it's food bank food, she doesn't know what it is.
That's true.
She's guessing on all of it, and it's shit that she would never ever buy.
Solid. Solid point there. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's check that ratio before we do anything. Where's the tab? There it is. We have 600 watching and 193 likes.
That does not math at all.
That does not math, guys. Smash that like button. Share it out on your social media. And should you feel so inclined, that Streamlabs is listed down below. We are 10% to our own totally not food and snack haul. And where else are we going to get expired hot dogs and juicy juice boxes? That's my question. Anybody who doesn't like is getting coal for Christmas. A diabetic recovery meal. Diabetic recovery meal, bunless burgers, sweet potato, and coleslaw. Yes, brings up money is on the board for sure. Makes up lover.
So she really does think all these things are going to recovery her diabetes. Like
it's
whatever it is, it's going to fix
diabetes?
Diabetic recovery meal. She's recovering with a meal. She's recovering with drinking water. She's going to eat some ginger, and that's going to fix her diabetes. Like, she just thinks she's going to do this one thing, and then, boop, blood sugar down, diabetes over. Like, that's really what she thinks is happening.
Help Sin buy their own expired hot dogs and juice box. Thank you, Maddie. Yikes on bikes. And Poltergeisha coming in hot. Gulf Corporation council countries are required to have an expiration date, no requirement for packaging date.
Okay, Poltergeisha with the facts. Good job.
Nice. All right, let's see what this is.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hi, guys.
Right, Halloweeny. She's looking to get one reading below 10, and she's gonna say she doesn't have diabetes anymore.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be all better then.
John, I'm sorry. I got to see what it is. 2 days only for the first 30 people. Okay, look, I got to do the math on this. 30 times 20.
That's math.
That is math. $600 that she was looking to make in one day. We got it. I got to do something real quick.
If she
chew your
this
food.
was one day. She offered this for one day. If she had gotten 30 cameos, it would have taken her 6 months, maybe, to do all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Half the people probably never even would have got one. She would have done like 10 and then got tired and then just forgot about the rest. Like Amber said, she gets cameos and hasn't had time to do them. She was so behind on her cameos because these girls are lazy. No way she would have made 30 freaking cameos.
All right, switch the goal up. Good.
Mm-hmm.
We need the Black Friday cameo money, guys. We're 1/6 of the way there. I'm not going to be able to do exact percentages.
It is still the Black Friday sale, so until tomorrow, November 25th at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, you can request a personalized video cameo from me.
Bet she's
for only
wishing she would have made that go till Cyber Monday.
No shit.
$20 instead of $25. Get yours now. Thank you, guys.
I mean, you could have at least
Well,
made it
hello,
half off.
guys.
Chantel.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Like our donations down below.
To another video.
The Witcher and the other two really cool ones.
I'm just cooling off because I've been doing a lot of things around the home, and you know that always makes me hot.
This is fat activities to the nth degree.
Sitting around with a fan in your face?
It's after cooking a meal. There, I changed it up. Cooking and then needing a fan. Holy shit, everything is covered in fucking mayo.
Hot. I literally, I'm hot right now. But despite the AC being on, despite it being winter here, actually in the nighttime people were wondering what it goes down to. Sometimes it goes down to like 14, maybe even lower than that, maybe 11.
Okay, what is that in real temperature?
That's a good question.
4C.
What
That's
is on top
50.
of that burger? Because I know it was round shaped in the package, and that doesn't look round.
It's about 50 to 55 degrees. Oh, you like that, Ariana? Hopefully we can fill that bar up because we need the Black Friday cameo money.
So
For things.
it gets pretty cool at night. I love it.
Expired hot dogs.
All right. So the fan's out of the way, but always nearby. So today I have a homemade meal. I made some coleslaw. So in my coleslaw, just chopped cabbage,
I
carrot,
love coleslaw.
mayo,
That looks awful.
salt, pepper, a little bit of Himalayan salt, pepper, a little bit of white vinegar,
Himalayan.
and that's all.
Doesn't
That's
look like a coleslaw.
All coleslaw is bad coleslaw.
Very simple. I have half of a sweet potato baked with a tiny bit, like a little sliver of butter. I didn't put any salt or pepper though, but whatever. 2 grass-fed beef patties.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
and
I was wondering why it wasn't circle shaped.
Yellow mustard. I have some sauteed onions underneath. You can't see them. Jalapeno,
Himalayan.
mayo, and yellow mustard, and a whole bunch of seasonings, like non-salt ones there, like herbs and spices or whatever. So bismillah, let's dig in. Let's try this coleslaw. See how it goes. I hope it's good.
I don't think so. This is her issue. This has been her issue the entire fucking time. Is that her portions are in fucking sane.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need 2 burgers.
Good. Probably not.
Everyone seems to forget she is 5 feet tall.
Yes. Oh, no, she did buy cabbage. Remember last time she did the food haul? She had the cabbage. It was like the size of a toilet seat.
Yeah.
It's a giant cabbage. It's the first time she's eaten it.
That's yummy.
Oh my god. This is all she wants.
All right.
God, she cuts her food like a fucking caveman.
Okay.
At least it's hot.
So I know people are going to criticize my half of a potato. Now the reason I include these things in moderation
I love the broken table.
are so that I don't binge later, because I find if I just have like meat with some kind of watery vegetable that has no calories, and I'm just starving in like an hour, and I'm like potatoes and like squash and things like that are high in fiber are so filling. So yeah, combine it with all that.
How did you turn that delicious looking piece of meat into this
looks awful
beige lump?
It's more likely to be successful, have a successful night. Anyways, Beauty Bite, let's try.
I like mustard, but that's a lot of mustard.
No,
I don't want that much mustard.
Fed beef.
Immediately gets it all over herself.
Very yummy.
No training.
I don't know if I can tell the difference.
I gotta pull it back.
I don't know if I can tell the difference.
Look at it.
Shovel tongue. Coming
Enhance.
Out. Shovel tongue.
Look, she sticks her tongue out on the lopsided part of her face and wraps it in. She goes in, stuffs it in there, and then wraps around.
Yeah, because it's insanely huge bites.
That will never not be funny to me.
The sticking the tongue out while eating, her and Amber both do. It's so weird. I've never once went to put a bite in my mouth and had to stick my tongue out to...
No.
That would just feel so strange.
Yeah.
Why would you stick your tongue out?
No.
I put everything
the
on the
tricks,
burger.
don't tell him that.
Garlic powder, onion powder.
I got you.
No, we don't have to pull it
I
back
put
out.
everything on this burger.
No.
Zoom.
We don't have to pull it back out. Damn you. Fear the tracks. Why'd you do this to us?
Take it out. I want to analyze. Look, the favoring the one side is insane to me.
Yeah, she has no feeling on that side of her face.
Pull it out.
No. Don't make her take it out.
Look at it on the big screen.
I don't wanna. Stop making her take it back out.
Put it back in.
No, stop it.
No, you got to take that back out. Real quick.
I hate when we do this. Stop. I don't want to watch her take it out.
Okay, you can have it back.
No.
Just kidding.
Stop it, please. I hate it so much. Yeah, Eve, tell him. Get that bad dad.
Holy struggle breathing, Batman. And Lord, could she take a bigger bite?
How'd you get all wet?
Good thing I'm not eating. This would have me gagging. She is well over 400 lbs by now, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Eve's here.
I put everything on this burger.
What?
What?
She said, I'm here. Dad didn't pet me yet. Dad.
Hi. Why are you all wet?
I was outside.
Shelly can't call the cops. She hasn't seen her favorite donation yet tonight.
It's true.
The $25. Or
No, I don't want to see that one.
She does like the Gorilla Regret, though. We haven't
I do
seen
like
that.
one. That's the best one.
We haven't seen that since we came back from Halloween stuff.
No, we haven't.
Powder,
like
onion
the
powder,
grill.
a little bit of Himalayan salt, black pepper.
It's us.
Paprika.
That is us.
Like Arabic
So I like
slice. Did I say onion powder? I find the key is donuts.
It is instant replay. Eve, my friend, get the snacks.
My snacks are hidden.
I don't know where they are.
Can you give me my chocolate pretzels, please?
Come
share
for the
everything.
girls, stay for the instant replay. It is. It's like we're doing a football breakdown. If we slow it down right here, frame by frame, we could see that the meat did indeed pass the goal line, so that is a touchdown. But if we pull it back out,
Under seasoning your food.
she's not even chewing on that side of her mouth.
Yummy
right now.
dinner.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that
If that money doesn't show, then you owe me.
oh.
For the expired hot dog fund. Love you, Cinna Shelly. Thank you, Ariana.
Thank you, Ariana.
Much appreciated.
So,
My jungle love.
some onion here. They just kind of melted into the beef when I was cooking it.
That's not how onions work.
What is... Oh, Jesus.
Zoom.
Shantel. No, we don't. We don't have to see it, Zoom. No, we don't have to.
This was an absolutely clean touchdown. Ken, you could see right here, it goes right past the goal line. No defenders there at all. Swoops right in. Quick, look at the difference in the pupils. Holy hell.
Oh, yeah, she does still got the weird pupils happening.
Quick 6 points. Look at that face.
I should have put some of those peppers on the side. Oh.
What is the regurt dono? Hold on.
I have no idea.
46.63.
And you're like, there's room for a vegetable here. I was lazy. I find cutting vegetables
She's going for the
so
2-point
annoying.
conversion. She's not even going for the field goal. Line it up, and it's good. It could be because I'm drunk, but she looks like a Russian nesting doll. She does.
She really does.
Thank you.
I have vegetables here with the coleslaw. Yeah, I just wanted to do the bare minimum for cooking today. Honestly, I had other chores to do, and I'm just like, ugh. So at least I cooked, I guess.
You can really hear the traffic more now than
Yeah,
ever.
was that a horn?
Yeah.
Supposed to go to a doctor tomorrow.
Yeah, you should go to the doctor, Shantel, please.
So
Hey, that's the least you need to
I'll
do
let
is
you
go
guys
to
know
the
how that
doctor.
goes.
And she
I
needs
know a lot of you
medicine.
And when did she say she was going?
Tomorrow's supposed to be.
So tomorrow would
And
be...
she can ask about why the side of her face is numb and her pupils are different sizes.
It would have been today.
Probably.
So
Yeah, I would love to hear one...
There's no doctor video yet? I'm shocked.
I'd love to hear one chore that she did.
Probably had to put her,
A job on.
yeah,
I'll
and
let you
her
guys
food plate in the sink, maybe?
know how that
Fruit
goes.
salad to wash it.
I know a lot of you are curious about the healthcare system here.
Not particularly. The wrap. I love the wrap. I can't not notice the wrap.
I find it weird that she doesn't notice it. I think I would notice if I couldn't use half
So-
my face.
Did she put jalapenos on that?
Yes.
Nice.
Onions, jalapenos, mayo, and mustard.
All right, I dig it. I'm in. Not the mayo or mustard, but the...
I mean, a little mayo and a little mustard. Not that much, but yeah.
I'll try to let
But
you
no
guys know how that goes.
jalapenos.
Do you do this to make yourself feel better? Are you all fatties or gym buffs? This is shameful.
Aw.
I'm a gym buff.
I'm not a fatty, but I'm not a gym buff.
I am I am protesting on food being taken out.
Yes.
For the love of God, no more, please.
Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. It's horrible. We don't want to see that.
Thank you.
After we go,
It was bad enough the first time. We don't need to see it come back out.
I do remember when she went and got an STD test and live streamed it from her purse in the doctor's office.
I forgot about that. Oh, jeez, Louise.
Oh, why do you have a problem with this video? Slow motion, a video of you eating. I bet you don't look good either. Well, I didn't put this online.
Yeah, I would not do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's not something I would need to do.
Yeah.
No, Eve, go lay down.
Eve's a fatty.
Eve's such
Hers
a
not
fatty.
a gym rat. She's a fatty. She wants more snacks.
She's such a fatty.
Eve wants snacks. Eve, tell him.
Violins
Tell
in
him
chat.
you're a big fatty and you want snacks. Tell him.
Do you
Tell
think
him.
you could lift Foodie?
Tell him you're a big fatty who wants snacks. Yeah, you tell him. Yeah, you tell him.
That's my
Good girl,
thoughts
you
on
tell
that.
him. You tell him. That's a good girl.
Let's just say going back to a doctor, because I have seen a doctor a few times here for different things.
Has she? Has she been to a doctor a few times?
I remember when she went for a walk for 5 minutes on the beach and thought she was going to die?
Mm-hmm.
That time.
I could definitely leg press her. I could probably squat her.
Let's not, though.
I don't.
Did you just burp, Eve? Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Don't burp my mom. That's disgusting.
I don't think I could bench her. I also don't bench, but I don't think I could chest press her.
Get the paw off me.
Might be able to row her.
So there's that.
People said they heard the burp.
So yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing that.
It's chilly in here.
Nothing else a whole lot new in my life.
Yeah, of course. You come live every day and you still have nothing to talk about.
Nope. Makes up dreams and eats food.
We brought Julia for her nail trim.
Stop it.
You're a liar.
Stop it. This didn't happen. X to doubt.
Young cats don't need their nails trimmed, you said.
Yeah, that
Only
is-
old cats do.
She has said that ad nauseum. And
Remember, because Sam's nails were perfect. The most perfect nails a cat ever had because he was young.
I looked at him and I said, these are perfect. The perfect nails. That's my cat. That's why they're such perfect nails. The other one, she doesn't count. She was a bit of an asshole. And now she's owned by the fake news media. But no, not only has she said that, but the cat's still not fucking vaccinated.
Yeah, no, the cat's not going to the groomer without its vaccines.
No.
And yes, it went for the ringworm bath, not a nail trim. Good
We go about
catch.
every 3 weeks.
You don't go every 3 weeks. You don't leave the house every 3 weeks. Shut up.
Ask anyone. They'll tell you. The cat it's the perfect cat. My cat, best cat. Of course. Fabulous.
She had her bath today too. Another bath.
Did she
I
get
love when
brushed?
she goes and comes home.
Or she's still all matted? Show us the cat. She's still got mats all over her belly?
We just like, she smells, they put this like deodorizer on her or something
The ringworm bath.
after grooming, and she smells so good. You know?
What the hell was that? She thought about flicking whatever it was and then decided to eat it. That's John Galt. The no calorie left behind thing is fucking every time that happens, I think of it. Like whatever was on her finger, she thought about flicking it like the booger I talked about earlier. She's like, I'll eat it. I did not do that with the booger. Shantel, chose every 3 weeks for nail clipping because that's how often BBJ has to go in for her arthritis shot. See, she's just as good as FFG.
Right. It's a lie.
That's true.
It's all a lie.
That's true.
If that cat went to get groomed every 3 weeks, it would not have mats all over its belly.
Mm-hmm. Sin, you're missing the Chris DeLeo. Who the fuck is Shantel?
We see him.
I saw he said he wants to debate, but you don't even know who Shantel is. I can't debate someone who doesn't know what they're talking about.
Right.
And I don't even know what there really would be to debate.
I think maybe he's a feeder and he just likes to watch her eat and he doesn't know why we don't want to.
Maybe. I mean...
Or he's one of those grandmas on Facebook.
Grandma Chris?
And Chris could be a lady's name.
I guess.
Maybe she's one of those Facebook grandmas.
It's like a light scent.
Cat looks like a Rasta.
It's not strong, but...
Yeah, what is this, the Kumite?
Right. Debate random weirdos on YouTube.
Oh, better times.
And Daddy's girl. So I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I was seeing a lot of posts about people's food on TikTok or whatever.
Oh, stop it. Stop. You're just jealous you couldn't see your family. You had to sit at home on the floor.
Yeah, you had no Thanksgiving. You had a
Oh,
meat patty
fuck.
on the floor.
I know what she's about to say, and just listen to this. Is fucking one of the dumbest things I have ever heard her say.
Okay.
This is one, like, if you say it, it's one of the things I would never let go of.
Okay.
Like the two-eyed dogs. Or the Native Americans have never left America.
Yeah, okay.
It's one of those.
Thank you for reminding me.
The dead bird.
I was being smart
I
today.
don't even know if I've
remind me
seen
of
any
my
turkeys
being stupid.
in grocery stores. Here.
What? They don't have turkeys in the grocery store there?
Like,
I don't know, but listen.
we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The only holidays Muslims celebrate is Ramadan, and there's like 2 Eids.
They don't celebrate American Thanksgiving as a holiday in Kuwait because she's Muslim.
Well, of course they don't.
It's Kuwait.
Yeah, why would they celebrate Thanksgiving?
And it's not a religious holiday. And she goes, well, we don't celebrate that in Kuwait. We're Muslim.
Well, for her to be like... did she just say... I have to imagine they have more than 2 holidays. We only have like 2 holidays, Ramadan and something. I would imagine Muslims have more than 2 holidays, don't they?
We don't celebrate American Thanksgiving in Kuwait.
No, they don't. But does that mean they don't sell turkeys? Are turkeys only for American Thanksgiving?
Yeah, where's your Kuwaiti July 4th, huh?
So weird.
Muslims celebrate Thanksgiving in the USA. No, they only celebrate Ramadan and whatever else she said.
Weird.
God bless. That is...
John says there's hella holidays. There's got to be more than 2 holidays.
There's so many holidays. But
There's got to be.
That's the only ones that she knows.
Weird. Yeah, and why is... She's Canadian anyways. What's she worried about American holidays for? Canadians have their weird Thanksgiving on the wrong day. They don't even know what Thanksgiving is.
Thankful for nothing.
Wrong day, Thanksgivingers.
Prospects.
Ashley said, according to Google, there's at least 10 holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And Ramadan isn't even a holiday.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
She's been Muslim for a year, living immersed in this culture for a year, only knows the names of a few foods and 2 holidays, one of which is not even a holiday. Good job, Shantel. Good job.
And she didn't fucking... listen again. She didn't fucking hesitate.
No.
She didn't fucking
She's
hesitate
smart.
for a second.
She knows so much more than us stupid Westerners. We would never understand.
She just says the dumbest shit you can imagine with her full chest behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to repeat it? Was it really this much dead air? Oh my god. I pulled it back like 30 seconds.
That's that.
Yes.
I was seeing a lot of posts about people's food on TikTok or whatever. I don't even know if I've seen any turkeys in grocery stores.
You haven't been in a grocery store either.
Here. I don't, like, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The only holidays...
We don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, of course not.
Here again.
In another country, we don't celebrate American holidays.
I have to listen to this one more time full without interrupting.
I don't, like, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The only holidays Muslims celebrate is Ramadan, and there's like 2 Eids.
Does she think it's a religious holiday?
I don't know. I don't know what she thinks.
Does she think Thanksgiving is a religious holiday?
Does Sally go out and do holidays without her?
Probably.
Like, does Sally, like, go to the mosque and do the holidays and just leave Shantel at home? And the only one she knows about was Ramadan because she had to fast for a little while, even though that's not really a holiday?
It's not a holiday. It's like, Ramadan is like our Lent.
Right.
We don't celebrate the holiday of Lent.
So...
Skip. Oh.
And she could. That's true, Celeste. She could celebrate Thanksgiving if she wanted in Kuwait. There's nothing stopping her. She could have made a little roasted chicken and mashed potatoes and pretended she was having a Thanksgiving.
It's anti-Muslim.
I'm sure it is somehow.
Duh.
I'm celebrating it, but I never really knew the meaning. I just thought it was a day to be thankful. Then I learned about the kind of dark history about it. Now I have a different perspective and like support.
No, that has nothing to do with anything. It's the day to be thankful.
Yeah, it's
Americans are not celebrating Christopher Columbus and the genocide. That's not what the celebration's for. It's to be thankful and to be around your family.
Yeah,
it's about the dinner and it's about being with your family. We're not celebrating a war. We're not celebrating killing the Indians. That's not the celebration.
Well, to her, it doesn't matter. She's looking for any excuse to try to rationalize the fact that she can't spend any fucking holidays with her families.
Right.
So, because she's sitting on a floor in Kuwait, locked in a house, while her husband goes out and drives the car that she pays for.
Yep.
Original people, so I don't think I would celebrate anyway. No,
and that's why they have Thanksgiving in Canada. It's nothing about Christopher Columbus and the Indians. It's about being thankful.
There's a whole nother day for Columbus.
Right.
I love these burgers. Even better without the bread, honestly. I mean, I don't miss the bread.
She also bought into the mass grave thing, too. So take it for what it's worth. Well, she bought into it because Pete's did.
Right.
And there's politics. Damn it. Why do we want to see this? No one wants to see this.
We want to see if she ate all her food. Look, Mom, I ate all my food.
So.
Why are you showing us this? We've seen it.
Some dill pickle would be nice in that. But I made my tomato rice for so long. But I can do a recipe for you guys. I'm sorry, I know you guys like my cooking videos.
Who?
Don't worry, I will get back to them
People
eventually.
that watch her probably enjoy her doing something other than sitting on the floor.
Why does she look like she's about to cry? Because she just had to eat this shit. Sam, you got me all excited about the gorilla regret. Why you giving me blue balls? Can I have my diabetes dessert?
Cherry cheesecake, Livy.
So
Gotta get every calorie on that thing.
No calorie left behind.
Scrape all them little scrapings up on top of the burger.
Operation Burger. Goal: finish plate. Objective: no calories left behind. Our star: Shantel Mariam Fatima something Salad's last name. Can she do it?
Big hamburger patty. Well, I know some people are going to be like, that could feed my family of 5 or 2 days. Okay, so what do you do? Like, give your family...
No, no one made a comment about that, Shantel. This isn't that irrational of an amount of food. You had 2 burger patties with no bread, a little bit of sweet potato, and some coleslaw. This is not a family meal for 5 like you usually get. So no one's saying that.
Right, wife. Life good. Wife fight back. Kill wife.
This is us.
Wife's gone. Think about wife. Regret.
That is us.
I love it so much.
It's so great. Yep. We only have one option left. Fine. You're lucky I'll get you killed in Lethal Company and Phasma later. Dude, I want to try Lethal Company so bad. I'll talk Drunkle into seeing if we could do it tomorrow after the show. Thank you, Sam, for the 4663, the Gorilla Regret. And Susan, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam and Susan.
I know you're hungry.
I just want my snacks.
I will give you the snacks.
I thought they were gone.
I
thought you didn't know where they were.
I'll make them appear. If you make me 2 tiny slices of pizza out of the fridge, please.
Oh, I'm going to kill you. All right.
Thank you.
Piece like this.
Okay. See? All right, as soon as she turns the corner, I'm going to get the snack.
Oh, you're not allowed to eat it.
I didn't say I was eating it. I said I was going to get it. Are you going to go?
Watch Dad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So you're under...
Play it again, think happy. No, I got it. I got it. Okay, she's gone. I got to pretend like I'm doing stuff and not just reaching right here.
Feeding your family, pal. And you know what the sad thing is? I'm not really exaggerating that comment. I've seen people say things like that. I just keep telling myself, it takes all kinds.
It does it take all kinds? Does it?
Make the world go around.
What is she? The most hateful woman I have ever seen on the internet talking about it takes all kinds. Shut up. It takes all kinds unless you're a different color or you're gay. I don't believe in gay people. It takes all kinds unless you're any of these things that I don't like. You a refugee? No. I'll tell her when she gets back, Poltergeisha. Audio? Hold. Hello? Are we gonna play? Skip. Oh, there we go. I was just thinking about that one today too. That's ringy. That's funny. Like I haven't seen the Dog of Wisdom because that's just kind of for literally no reason. It's just crept into my lexicon. Like I was texting Shelly yesterday. I'm like, send me a picture of your boobs, and she sent me them, and I was like, that's good wisdom. Like it's crept in. We just go. I think you mean hosted our first Thanksgiving at our house. It went really, really well. I was freaking out for a week beforehand because I actually have to cook and clean, unlike this manatee. No shit. Nice one, Wingy. That's awesome. Thank you. There's a Dog of Wisdom 2 video now, Sin. There's a Dog of Wisdom 2 dono. I think it's the next donation down. It'd be what, $22.56 maybe.
First time I tried to make coleslaw here. Sorry, a lot of chewing. If I don't chew, people complain. If I chew, people complain.
Who is... I'll use that in the next one, Ariana.
put the cabbage and carrot into the food processor, and I blended it too much, so all the liquid from the vegetables came out, and made the coleslaw.
You blend coleslaw? What?
Like mush. It was not good. Texture-wise, flavor-wise, it was okay. I ate it anyway. But Salah was like, he's a really big texture person.
That does kind of lean into the thing Nadal's talked about.
Oh,
Like-
my snacks mysteriously got opened. How did that happen?
No idea.
So strange.
It was weird.
Who
There's
was
like,
eating my snacks?
there's like 2 pretzels missing too. I counted.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I need a
You
refund.
guys?
Livy asked if you could grab her a Dr. Pepper.
We don't have any Dr. Pepper.
And Poltergeist wants another one of her White Claws.
Oh, I do have a White Claw.
Oh, god damn it. Hungry at buy.
Oh, no,
I'm,
it's
like,
truly.
you guys know
Yeah, same thing.
It's
people like that, or are you a person like that? Where
Is that good enough for you?
even if the food tastes good, if the texture is off, it'll put you off the food.
But I put the dog outside, and she's gonna want me to let her back in a minute.
Yeah, we don't really keep
Why'd you
soda in the house,
open the
do
bag
we?
all stupid like that? God.
I don't think we ever really have soda in the house.
Every once in a while. Like if the kid has a sleepover or something, I'll get some soda, and then it'll end up going flat.
I can't remember the last time I bought soda for me.
I don't like soda. I like water and coffee.
I drink
Mostly coffee.
I drink 1 can of soda a month or a week, and that's Sunday dinner with my brother and my aunt and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That holds me over till the next one. I usually just drink a root beer. Do love a root beer.
Livy, it's not pop. It's soda.
I'm just picturing him when he doesn't like something. Poor guy. Huh. So I know how to cook things to make it more appealing for him. Like if I'm cooking something and the onions are too big, I'll know to make them smaller. Like,
What the fuck is she talking about?
I have no idea.
I know how to cook things so Salad eats them. Sure.
do you guys have kind of picky eaters in your family? Where it's like, you know how to cook for them a certain way to make them like what they're eating. But the good thing that made me smile yesterday, after I made dinner, the smell, I made him lamb kofta, meat kebabs, and rice.
No, she didn't.
Maybe.
No. No.
With like toasted slivered almonds on it. Arabic meal.
Yeah, you know that Arabic meal of meat and rice?
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaur nuggets and rice?
It says,
Curly fries. Salad's favorite.
It's all those kid cuisines.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things is when you're cooking and the house smells amazing. I love your cooking. You know, he's such an
Because
amazing
that's
guy.
the one time you can't smell Shantel over
Ah.
everything else in the house. It's like, oh, I love when it smells like something other than BO in here.
That way, like so supportive, like you don't even know. You know what I mean?
When he said, and then he said it was better than his mom's, and everyone clapped.
He's so supportive. He only buys a few dozen candy bars and
Right.
keeps them in the house.
Right. The one time he finds out I have diabetes, he buys more candy bars than he's ever bought at the store ever in any of our grocery hauls.
No, they bought the 70. Do you know?
Oh, well, yeah, the
70?
Yeah, I remember the 70. That was at their old apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And it encourages me to cook, you know.
God damn it, I'm trying to eat my chocolate pretzels here. Oh.
The deal on this donation is too good to pass up. All this for $25? Thank you, Colt. I think that one might stick on at 25.
I think it could just go away forever, and I would like that.
I think I might have to move the Where the White Women At to something else.
That's a good one, though.
That is. Thank you, Colt. That's it. That one might stay on.
Anyway.
Right, Frankenbeans? That's what I would think. Like, if Mr. Sin just could not eat chocolate, I would hide my chocolate-covered pretzels from him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let you see them.
Well, it's not something I normally go for, but I get your point.
Right. Like, I would not be like, hey, get out the camera and count how many chocolate bars I brought home. No, that you're not allowed to eat or you could die. Like, who does that to their spouse that they love?
I get your meaning, but see, that's the thing. It's like, I don't eat this shit like that.
Right, but if you liked it and you then suddenly couldn't eat it, if I wanted it, I would like snack it on my break at work, not bring it home and put it in your face.
If I was incapable of controlling myself around sweets,
right,
and you knew that, and you came home with a dozen giant RACI cups and Cadbury and shit, I think I would have legal grounds to beat you.
Right, that's not okay.
I hope I can be consistent with this, and when I go to the doctor tomorrow, that'll help me too. You know, I really need also some.
Oh, the Chris guy changed his name to Shantel.
Like,
that's
cute.
cute.
I don't feel like with food.
That's actually really funny.
That's exactly what happened.
Because, like,
I love it. That's actually hilarious.
Good job.
I feel like I need some kind of vitamins,
nice trolling.
some kind of supplements that will help me, especially, you know, at my
that's good wisdom.
Age with when I went through the hysterectomy. Like, I feel like
he said,
my body's lacking things, vitamins, minerals, or something. So.
Oh, we don't hate Shantel.
She's
just an asshole. Go figure that out.
Well. So,
keep watching.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to me. I always appreciate it. Always, always. And, yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'll tell you some more lies next time. Bye.
Wow.
You okay? Don't choke on your pizza. Don't poop your pants.
That's funny that you said I'll tell you some more lies next time, because this video is a doozy. This is a doozy and a half.
Oh, would you see? That's a good point. So no freshly groomed Julia to show off to the haters. That is a really good point. Where's Julia with her soft fur and clipped nails?
We have 600 watching right now. 225 likes. Not bad. But you guys need to smash that like button. Share it out on your social. Do your homework. Streamlabs listed down below with a few Black Friday donations. So here we go. I'm also very looking forward to this. I have... Oh, here, hold on. Tea Talk. My past is dead and buried.
Oh, so we are going to, out of nowhere, bring up the crackhead that she chased around Canada and the fake abuse story that's actually Dee Dee's story, not hers. Is that what we're going to do? And pretend it's dead and buried and behind, even though she's the only one that keeps bringing it up?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, I love this.
Mm-hmm. I have some important things to say. The thumbnail on this is pretty great, too. So I'm going to go ahead and click Gaslight and click Farming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hey there, Beezers. What's
Skip.
For message? Another video. So I just invented a little mini.
You couldn't wipe your face before you started filming, slob?
Series right now. This might be the only episode. We'll see. You know how I am. But I basically wanted to talk about, you know, it's called Tea Talk. At least this one episode is. And I'm just gonna have some tea and.
Chris said I can't even keep up with this, dude. There is context.
Talk about filming in her bedroom right now.
Things that are on my mind. You know, use you guys as kind of.
Different curtains.
No,
Different
that's a
sofa behind her.
Yeah.
She's filming in her bedroom.
She is.
She's in Salad's gaming chair because they only have one room and his gaming computer's in the bedroom now.
Uh-huh.
But that bed is covered with pink and purple fluffy blankets.
Money, wonder why money. She would bring money this up, money again, money.
Right.
Kind of a diary and just talk about stuff that's on my mind in my life and things that I want to talk about, you know?
Stuff that's on my mind and my life. So let's talk about something that happened to someone else 2 years ago and pretend it happened to me.
I think Salad is sleeping on that couch.
Somebody's sleeping on the couch. It's
well, she sleeps on the
Salad.
blue couch. He probably sleeps on this one.
Yeah.
To be a subject about, I guess, a comment that really makes me reflect, that I see a lot. And it's, the comment is, and I've seen it many, many times, and I still get this, and it's that we miss the old Foodie Beauty.
Did you skip a Shrek dono?
I doubt it. I think we looked at it and it made me want to throw up.
I don't even have one on the list, sir.
That one that Colt just did?
Yeah, that's it. I do not have anything on the list.
People go through different phases of life. They go through growth. A human being is supposed to grow as a person, and the past, you know, we're supposed to learn from it and take what we need and leave the rest behind, you know? Now, for
Yeah, of course, she's seen the comment many times, but she's never seen a single reaction channel.
me, a lot of my past...
And she's never once brought this up and moved past it and put it behind her.
No.
This has never been brought to attention before.
This is the same conversation we've been having for at least a year.
Yes.
In the past couple of years, past few years even.
She cannot get over the ex.
Is completely dead to me. Like, it's... And I've realized this. I've had to grieve it.
I've had to grieve my crackhead.
I've gone through a lot of grief. I've gone through a lot of processing. And for me, I think I've gone through a lot of self-growth. And maybe I don't discuss that enough online. So I don't mind talking more about certain subjects.
You don't discuss that enough online. I don't discuss this dead topic that we've been discussing for 2 years over and over again enough online. No, she just hasn't had enough views lately, so she's got to bring it up again.
Like that. But today I'm going to focus more on, you know, I could talk about different areas of my life where I have grown and have improved. But
I don't think we can. I think that's against YouTube terms of service.
Other than my weight issue.
It hasn't improved, that's for sure.
You know, literally.
She's grown.
That, you know, I talk ad nauseum about that. That's evident because that's a problem on the outside that's very visible. You know?
She has food in her teeth. Look.
Wait, is she just acknowledging that she's gained weight, even though she says that she's only 5 pounds more than she was?
She has food in her teeth.
She does. Did she just acknowledge that she's gained weight?
I don't know, let's pull it back, but I can't stop staring at the food in her teeth.
I see it.
I can't not see it.
Ad nauseum about that. That's evident because that's a problem on the outside that's very visible. You know, but internal issues that you can't see.
It's a problem on the outside. It's very visible. But just last week, she was in denial about those photos going around that show her clearly 100 pounds heavier, saying she's only gained 5 pounds. So
that I'm comfortable with talking about now. I don't mind.
We are telling lies.
So
I was right.
I think that the
Need a floss?
She doesn't have any hair to use as floss.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
me that you guys miss, I don't think that was the real me. So I've done some reflection on that, and I was thinking,
no, sorry, I'm gonna put a stop to that right the fuck there. We have seen the real her.
Yes.
We have seen it many, many times. This is not her.
No, this is her cosplaying, trying to keep a man.
This is not her at all. We've seen real Shantel.
If she was real about this, I'm a new woman, I'm a Muslim now, she would be like reading her Quran, doing her prayers, wanting to go to the church, whatever they call it.
Must.
She would be doing these things rather than just
bringing up crackheads,
who she always was, talking about her ex and stuffing food in her face. Which she never says, oh, I'll be right back in this video. I got to stop for prayer and then come back. Never once has she ever done that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been on live stream for hours and hours and hours. She's not doing her prayer.
No, of course not.
She's not actually participating in the being a Muslim.
Nope.
She's just pretending.
It's literally a cosplay, and I think that's the perfect way to put it. But we saw the real you. The real you was the person who got a dunk on Jewish reactors by doing Hitler salutes.
Yeah, that's
the real you was the one who denounced the LGBT community.
Mm-hmm. Made fun of school shootings.
Screaming about not being fucking gay. All this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real you. Saying that refugees in Canada don't deserve to be in Canada and that they should be hung.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real you.
Like, am I fake? Like, what is the real me? Because I'm still discovering who I am in a lot of ways. But I have
Man, you're 40 years old. Figure it out.
I have to say, I think that the...
Oh, don't forget somebody who was actually going through a DV situation and an SA situation. She said that she deserved it.
She hoped she got killed.
Yeah. She said she deserved it.
Right.
And that's not to mention all the false police reports she's made.
And the covering for her ex who raped somebody and giving him a false alibi to the police.
Yep.
Weird.
The Foodie Beauty you're missing, in a lot of ways, was a Foodie Beauty that was meant to entertain you. That was a kind of a persona. Now, not all of it.
No, that was who you were. This is a persona.
Yeah, this is just...
And the real her seeps out once in a while.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
She can't control it. Sometimes the real her seeps out, but this is the persona.
Oh, yeah, Doc's Dee Dee's mom, Doc's children. What, 2 weeks ago brought up somebody's dead ex to try to get a dig on him.
Mm-hmm.
A very silly side. And that still does come out once in a while. But I find that it's not as natural as it was. A lot of the time, dancing around, acting silly, all these things, I really did it just to have fun and entertain you guys. But now I feel like older. Like, I really feel that in the past year, I've matured a lot in a lot of ways. And I think I've learned a lot of hard lessons about life. And like I said, I've had to...
You got told no by a crackhead.
Yes.
That was your hard lesson. Somebody told you no for the first time in your life.
Grieve my past.
Grieve past.
My cup kind of matches.
Your teeth?
I've had to kind of grieve a lot of things. And that made my trip back to Canada the last time I was there very hard.
You were high from the minute you landed
Yes.
in your fucking room at the villa.
Yes, she was.
You went back to kill a cat.
And to eat edibles.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, and to meet the drug dealer.
Oh, God. And Doc's the drug dealer, too.
Yes.
My life in Canada was in shambles. And I think a lot of people forget that. I think that was very interesting.
No.
Her life in Canada was not in shambles.
Bikini?
She put herself in shambles by chasing around a man who didn't want her.
You
That
guys-
was the shambles.
Yep.
Some people found me entertaining.
She
They
was
found me
perfectly
silly.
fine.
They found me open.
She had
I
a
would
car,
talk
she had a
about
house, she
everything.
had a roommate, she had all the things she needed. She just didn't have the man that she wanted.
Oh,
So
yeah.
was
That doesn't
shambles.
even include defending how many PDFs?
Oh, yeah.
You know, nothing was private for me. Nothing was sacred. I just let everything out. And, you know...
That's when people actually cared to watch your content.
Right.
You know, I've said this before, but I repeat myself. There's a lot of value in not telling everyone what's going on in your life. The only
You don't have to. But you don't need to bring it up every time you do a video going, well, I'm not telling you everything.
people that really need to know are people who are actually really close to me in life. And I like it that way. I like my valued privacy that I didn't have before. And I think that's one thing that you guys miss, obviously, is my is not being so private, because it was entertaining. You know, there was always tea, there was always drama in my life, there was always something going on that people had to just, you know, people. I remember hearing reactors say,
I mean, you realize that you did all of this, right?
Right.
Like this, you've done all of this. That nobody did this to you. Nobody made you squander $20,000 on a crackhead who didn't want you.
No, you literally have to, like, it's interrupting our lives. There's so much going on. We have to get up in the middle.
Susan said no one misses her privates. That's true.
Yeah.
No one misses you flashing your titties on the camera all the time. Nobody misses that.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Night when Foodie Beauty goes live, because I would just go live at impromptu times, and just literally wake up, go live, and take you everywhere with me, you know. And
to the STD clinic.
there was a lot of, I was like invading my own privacy by doing that in a lot of ways, you know. I was never one to really air my relationships online. I was very private.
What? You told us that you had sex with a homeless man in the park. What are you talking about? You didn't air your relationships online. Jesus Christ.
You also lied to cover up that the crackhead gave you some STD. Because you said you blew some guy in a car the first time you saw him. No, I didn't really put this stuff online.
I never put my relationship issues online. Okay.
Except for the whole bit of, you know, crackhead. That whole thing.
The whole crackhead thing.
Yeah. Like 2 years of everything.
Of all of it. All the disgusting details nobody asked for. None. Nobody wanted any of the details, but you gave them.
Oh, she was more than happy to.
And I still am now with that, with my...
And mentioning picking up gigolos and shit.
Right.
I didn't put my stuff online. Okay.
My husband and I.
Why are you covering your mouth?
What she did, though...
I think she's trying not to smile.
She has new people watching her channel. She has a lot of Muslim people because they come in the chat and they write in that fancy language. She deleted all those videos. And she doesn't want her husband to know all the horrible things that she did. So she's like trying to gloss over it. Like, well, I didn't really put that much about my life out there. She's trying to pretend like the last 5 years of her being on YouTube never happened.
Hold on. She said she slept with a mentally disabled guy for a Whopper. No, she blew the mentally disabled guy for a Whopper. She fucked the slow drug dealer for drugs.
Oh.
She's trying not to smile because she's so full of shit. She's keeping her hand over her mouth.
Duper's delight.
What?
When people are lying, they smile. It's called Duper's delight. It's like a psychological thing.
Never heard of that.
But
no, she flashed somebody for a Klondike bar.
Being involved with somebody who's abusive, that was a different story. That I had no problem.
You weren't
airing everything out. I think that those instances should definitely be exposed.
I think at one point we might have to go revisit the Toad McKinley video.
That would be worth watching.
Yeah.
You know, but that was my situation when I was in Canada. I was involved with somebody. I was involved in a very toxic, narcissistic, abusive situation.
It was toxic and it was narcissistic, but you were not abused.
Alhamdulillah, I'm so thankful.
Oh,
alhamdulillah. The one word that we've learned in a year of being in Kuwait.
You're right. She only let the guy with the Whopper feel her up because he forgot her zesty sauce.
To be out of.
If this was even true. But and even then, she was making up ridiculous stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I didn't like to put my private information online. I would make up fucking disgusting stories and pretend they were real. Why?
I was starting to believe in God.
Where is Toad? I think the life caught up to him.
But the most of my time in Canada, I wasn't religious, and I would just be consuming, ordering largely.
Can I try that? That smells really good.
It is good. I like these champagne Trulies or whatever they're called.
I like. No, that's okay.
You know, Box Mountain. I had heaps of boxes in my home because I.
New Year's Eve is on a Sunday. Okay, so
we were thinking about this already.
Miss Sin and I, we have New Year's plans. We made the plans before we figured out it was a Sunday. So what I think I'm going to do, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are both on a Sunday. They're 1 week apart.
Yes, they always are, honey.
They're the last 2 Sundays, is what I'm getting at. So I think what we're going to do, because Christmas Eve is going to be fucking impossible to do anything with.
Oh, yeah.
We got both of our families, and then we have the same thing the next day, and we stay at your mom's till late.
Yeah, because we do late over there. We don't do dinner. We do, like, appetizers and gifts at nighttime.
Yeah, it's a nighttime shindig. So I think what we're going to do for New Year's Day and Christmas Day, we will do streams in the evening.
On that Monday.
Yeah, the next Monday of both days, we will do evening streams.
Yes.
I think that's going to be the call on that one. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Not what Shantel did for one, that's for sure.
I don't really like
They're good, but they're not that good.
I like ice cream.
Don't like ice cream?
Not that much.
Not enough to do that?
Not enough to do something.
No, if I can't just have it, never mind.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Like, it's good and it's fine, but if I can't just have it, then okay, I won't have it.
Yeah.
When is the Toys for Tots stream? Where'd all the donut? Oh, that was weeks ago, dude.
Oh, you didn't see the picture of all of the toys that we had?
Oh man, we had a
freaking mountain of toys.
Like, everybody else bought one toy each, and I think we showed up with like 30.
Right, because it was like couples, and every couple brought like one toy, so it was like just brought a fucking mountain of them.
I'm not roping my mom into this. I don't blame you.
I was just ordering stuff I did.
So I think we're gonna do New Year's Day and Christmas Day, because Christmas Day night.
And yeah, people aren't as busy at night.
Nobody's gonna hang out for a stream on Christmas Eve. No one's gonna hang out for a stream on everyone's gonna be out partying.
Y'all got shit to do too.
So I think we'll do the next day evening wrap up kind of thing.
Yep.
Didn't need, it caused me to get.
What was that?
Heaps of boxes in my home.
I thought there was one in December too.
Oh, and in December we usually do the what's that?
The Tiltify.
The Tiltify thing, where the donos go straight to Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
One of the weeks in December we'll do that.
Because I was just ordering stuff I didn't need.
What is this? What are you doing?
It caused me to get into a lot of fights.
Chris said, I understand more now. I debate even if I don't know shit, just to see if you do. Well, thank you, Chris.
Thanks for the 10 euro.
You'll figure out what's going on here with this girl. I get it. He thought we were bullying her for no reason, but there's a reason that people don't like her.
Yeah, and
it's not because she's a fat girl.
We'll do the Tiltify thing eventually. If I don't even know if I still. I'll do my best.
Financial debt because I would just waste money like it was water. Like it actually, I had to grieve that. That's one of the biggest things I had to grieve was how irresponsible.
Right, Amanda. New Year's Day, we'll all be loafing around nursing our hangovers. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
That's the theory on that.
Financially. And, you know, I'm still cleaning that up and it might take a while, you know, but not doing it on my own is so much better. Like, and not having,
what is this fucking music?
That is kind of strange music for this conversation.
Anti-tonal.
Someone in my life who was also taking advantage of me and using me financially, you know.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, you were begging him to let you were offering to pay him just so you could go over and hang out with him at his new girlfriend's house. He was not doing anything to you financially. That was all you, just shoveling the money over for a little bit of attention.
You offered to put him up in his own bachelor pad paid for by you.
Yep. All he had to do was pretend to love you. That's what you said.
You offered to give him $2,000 a month so you could go to his house and he could cook dinner for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is all stuff. He asked for cigarettes and you gave him $500.
Right. She was trying to control him with money, not the other way around.
You know, somebody who couldn't pay their rent, so I would help them with rent a few times.
Stop. The gaslighting is insane.
This is all just lies for her new audience.
I genuinely...
And it's not even that much of a new audience.
No.
Somebody couldn't even pay their own cigarettes. I would buy them, like, cigarettes. Like, that adds up. In Canada, cigarettes expensive.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that. Nobody was forcing you to do that. He was living with another woman, and you were still doing that just to get a little bit of attention.
Stuff like that, you know? Like, you know, somebody would say they needed money for like, work uniform or something, like work equipment. And
this
they would
never
need
happened.
to gamble or buy drugs. I spent a lot of money on drugs. Like, if I think of how much money I spent on that, it really makes me mad, you know? But not anymore. Like, I've learned to just move on and just grieve that.
You've learned to just move on. Why are you still talking about it?
And if anybody is new, and I doubt that anybody is this new, at this period of time, she was at constant war with the haters as well as Nader. So she would flex on the haters going, well, I made 20 grand this month. I made 30, whatever grand. And then in the same month, she would be taking payday loans because she gave all her money to the crackhead.
Yes.
And I say gave. She wasn't swindled.
No, she wasn't swindled.
Wasn't scammed.
She wasn't manipulated. She wasn't abused into giving him anything. It was all on her own doing.
She did it just to try to have something to hold over him.
Yep.
Taking payday loans, making 20 grand a month.
Yep.
Grieve, leaving my pets behind. What happened with BBJ?
You
That's
were
all
giddy
out of my mind.
to get rid of those pets. And there we go with the pets. She was giddy to get rid of her pets.
Oh my God, she couldn't do it quick enough.
Until she found out that a hater got one of her cats. She doesn't talk at all about how she misses Sam. How much she's so sad she doesn't have Sam anymore. It's only the one that that FFG got. It's the only one she's mad about.
Remember the Beano bees where she got the stuff from a drug dealer?
Mm-hmm.
She was happy as a motherfucking clam.
Yep.
How do people know about the payday loan? She said so.
She had put Pete's down as one of her references, so they were calling Pete's to ask about her, and Pete's came out on live stream like the payday loan place keeps calling me.
Yeah, that was insane.
I've grieved that situation so that it can't hurt me anymore. I just, you know what I mean? To me, she's already gone. She's already, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. She's already buried for me.
Well, you actually tried to bury her.
You did.
Yeah. I know Sam is okay. I get regular updates about him.
No, you don't.
And it was the only reason you tried to do that to BBJ was because that cat got more attention than you did.
Mm-hmm. The audience started asking about the cat too much, and then it was, well, I have to get rid of these cats. Because she didn't want people paying attention to the cats instead of her.
Literally.
That's not really hurting me. I know he's in a really good place right now.
But like the BBJ thing, it's out of my hands. It's something that I've come to terms with, and you know,
And BBJ is very well taken care of, and she knows that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody who did that, who like took her just so they could use her for clout, and they can use her to like dig it into me. You know, like I have your.
Yeah, because that's what FFG does.
Right.
She's using FFG. She's using the cat for clout by paying for its vet bills.
Right.
Cat, and you can make all the calendars you want. You can make all the merch you want.
Oh God, she is so bothered by the calendars.
It's weird that she even knows about that since she doesn't watch.
That's true.
So strange. She doesn't waste her time watching FFG. How does she know?
That's true. I heard Pete's got a bill for $5,000 for damages to the apartment.
I believe it.
I would believe that.
I don't know if anyone could confirm that, but I would believe it. Because they probably had to replace all the carpet in there.
Oh God,
they probably had to repaint everything. They probably had to redo
repaint
everything.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a bill for damages.
Oof.
I'm not letting it.
I know she broke floor tiles.
And she had a bunch of like chips and shit in the cabinets and whatnot too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And that's the other thing, exactly, Frankenbeans.
Vomit down the vent. Yep.
The calendars aren't being sold; they're being given away.
Right.
Affect me, and it's done for me. You know, so that past is gone for me. Like that whole abusive situation. I'm done abusing myself financially. I'm done wasting money. I'm done using material.
By buying your fake husband a new car? Brand new car for Salad, who didn't need a car. He had a car. It's just fine. Why'd you buy him a brand new car?
Realistic, and I'm
done
done.
Being stupid with your money, though, huh?
They had to sell that car to leave Thailand. I guarantee you.
With so many things about my past that I don't miss. And I think in that way I've matured a lot. I have different priorities in life. I really want to just start really working on my health a lot more, because I've gotten to a point where my whole life I've just thought, oh, I have another day. I have another day. I have another day to neglect it. And here
Have some wiggle room.
Again with all these health issues that in my mind, in the back of my mind, knew that I was at high risk of, and I was just in denial. I don't miss those behaviors of, you know, dancing around half nude.
Yeah, you do. That's when you got paid.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. I find that, you know...
I think if she had gone back to Canada, she would be doing that already by now.
If Nader had called her on the way to getting trucked to the airport by Shmi, she would have been like, turn around, I gotta go let a Shane.
I have a different opinion on that. I have more self-respect in that way. I feel better covered. I feel...
No, you don't. You hate being covered. You're hot and you hate it. You're miserable every day.
Yep.
Respecting
but you
my
do
body.
it so that Sally will pretend to be your husband.
My femininity, my sexuality, and it's only for one person. One person who...
They're not fucking.
One person who only shows me affection by pinching my cheeks sometimes.
They're not fucking.
No, they're not.
It's not happening. They are not fucking.
No, they're not.
Respects me and loves me. It's the only person who deserves to see that side of me. And
he doesn't want to, though.
No.
You might think he deserves it, but
I never thought that. I just used to think...
I don't think Sally doesn't deserve that. I mean, he's a dipshit, but he doesn't deserve that, Shantel.
Yeah, he's a weird cat, but you can't force this on him.
Any attention from any male is good attention.
I'm more feminine than she is.
Yeah, you might be.
You know, I used to think it was like a win to get as much male attention looking at me as possible. And now I feel like...
Yeah, you did it without anybody's consent, too.
Yeah.
Like, guarded. I feel like, no, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve that piece of me. The only person who deserves that is my husband, because he loves me, he respects me, he provides for me, he's my protector.
He loves me. What does he provide? Homeboy
cheek benches.
Doesn't work.
Kids are cheek benches.
Homeboy doesn't work.
Nope. CPAP protection program.
That is
I love that name.
The name and the picture it's amazing. He doesn't work. He doesn't provide. What is he protecting from?
I don't know.
He's protecting
her from going out in public where there's too many people.
Nobody can see you like this.
I feel like, no, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve that piece of me. The only person who deserves that is my husband, because he loves me, he respects me, he provides
a loving
for me,
husband,
he's my protector.
Who protects her and respects her and loves her and wants what's best for her, wouldn't bring home a mountain of chocolate bars when his wife just found out she was diabetic 2 days ago. That's weird.
Yep. I love Thumbtail. That's one of my favorite Shantel pictures ever. Or the one where it's got whatever same filter on it and she's sitting on the park bench just staring out and there's a little loading symbol on her head.
And he's the only person that deserves to see that. He put a ring on it, he gets to see that and experience that side of me. Everyone has an intimate, private side.
The weather warning is saying 10 to 15 inches over here. I wasn't planning on coming over.
Right? And it's not just about how you look, about how thin you are. It's about the chemistry and the relationship that you have with somebody.
That you
It's about
don't
that
have any
intimacy
chemistry.
between
We
two
see it.
It's like
You two talk to each other like robots.
it's like oil and vinegar with them too.
people. And that's
just Chantel's oily, but
you could be with the most gorgeous person and not have that with someone, you know? So I think that that's also very important for me, having learned those values in Islam, to respect myself, you know, like.
You made me, Livy, laugh out loud.
Okay.
Livy says,
Mr. Livy.
You made me, Livy, laugh out loud.
You know, Allah has, you know, kind of, I hate to say ordered, but, you know, has asked women to cover themselves with hijab, and that's to protect their sexuality, to protect from the eyes of everyone else.
Yeah, that one, Chuck.
Why do you have to find a different religion to realize that you shouldn't flash your titties on live stream and try to bang every homeless crackhead that you run into? Like, do you need Allah to tell you that that's not a good thing? You had to find a whole new religion to learn that not everyone wants to see your fupa.
Susan says, me, Livy, who never laughs. And yeah, I need to be a Muslim because I need some higher power.
I had to learn from Allah that I shouldn't show my fupa on the internet. What?
I had to learn from God not to bang homeless crackheads.
To protect, to save it just for one person, because a woman's beauty.
Livy me, Livy now.
Very special.
Me, a Livy, laughing a lot now.
in Islam. So when I hear people say I miss the old you, the funny you, some people just miss
You
me
were
dressing
funnier
up
then.
and doing skits and things like that.
Your spelling is coming along beautifully, Livy.
It really is.
Is Livy new Grug speak?
Yeah, I can understand. That was fun. That's fine. I could even maybe still do those things, but I guess I.
Yeah, like when if I would say I miss old Shantel, I would like her doing the dressing up, her making the little funny skits with Pete. Like, she could do those kind of things. When people say we miss the old Shantel, we don't mean we miss the old flashing your titties on screen.
I miss
Shantel.
the old Shantel, not the new
We miss
Shantel.
trying to make content that was actually entertaining. We don't miss Shantel high and drunk and half naked flopping around in her bedroom. We miss the effort into the content.
All right, I gotta.
You stink!
Whoops. I got this for Livy.
And people spell their name however they want. Has nothing to do with phonics or nothing. Not sure what phonics is, but I saw the girl that was hooked on it.
Livy needs hooked on phonics.
Anyway, I met this woman. Her name was Amy, you know? So I go, oh, A-M-Y? She goes, no, A-Y-M-I-E. Oh.
I just don't really feel up to it these days. I feel more like sharing.
Thank you, Patty. I was looking for just that bit, but I couldn't find it. Hook it on, phonics, working for me.
Maybe by trying to get well, stuff like that, you know, daily routines, things I cook, and just talking like this.
Chris, don't
do it.
Don't do it.
For now, you know, so I do want to get out more.
Every time she says the old Shantel, I just go into that Kanye song. The new Kanye.
I know, remember.
That's
More and show you guys more of Kuwait, and I want to plan our next travel together, and I kind of want to get back to writing, but I'm not sure. We'll see.
Are you gonna write a book? She gonna write a memoir?
She could write funny skits, and her and Tall Pete's could act them out.
The The vivacious life of a crackhead.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was.
Could you imagine if she tried to do like an autobiography and like the absolute lies that it would just be all this made up shit about the life she used to live with her crackhead boyfriend, and it would just be fantastical stories of things that never actually happened.
She's gonna like save an orphanage that was on fire.
Little stupid stories, like even though they were bad.
Pre-Nick Catboy Fuentes.
But I mean like more like nonfiction kind of thing. Because everyone's life is a story. Everyone could write a story on their life, you know.
Livy, if it was one time, it wouldn't be a constant thing.
But anyway, I'm more at peace now, and I'm a lot happier, and that's the one thing that keeps me wanting to go back to Canada is that I don't miss my past.
Yeah.
I was.
Yes.
No, she doesn't want to go back to Canada because she owes so much debt. She would have to pay it.
Tales from the Purple Mattress.
Very anxious to get the heck out of there.
The unwanted Arby's.
And away from that life as fast as possible. And it doesn't mean that.
All right, guys. Let's hear it. What is Shantel's life story called?
Oh, I have no.
No calorie left behind.
It hasn't followed me. It has. You've seen me freak out once or twice. I've been in a grieving state, you know, and the transition wasn't.
Don't take the wrench away. I don't want to hear them bitching.
We won't do it, Mr. Livy.
Immediate. It's not like I moved here, took my shahada.
The last Nashi, gray Arby's, bees and let bees. That's not
what
bad.
It probably would be.
From bees into beatus. Oh, from bees into beatus is winning.
Oh God.
Shantel between the meth mattress, between the fold. I'm sorry, bees into beatus.
That's good.
My struggle.
Oh God.
I think from bees into beatus, I think that's the winner right there. It was like the third one in.
And all my problems went away. My personality problems, no.
Sisterhood of the Traveling CPAP.
Still was getting provoked into being angry. And I was still saying things that were hurtful to other people, which I've repented for and I do feel bad for. I don't like to sink to that level. You know, I'm getting up.
No, I'm sorry. From bees into beatus, it's taken the W.
That's it.
It's perfect.
That's it. It can't get any better.
They're in age, and I think that the most important thing in life is really to just try to be the person that you wish other people would be towards you. You know.
Who did that? From bees into beatus? Who said that? Trapped in a KFC drawer. A handle degree. Nice work, sir.
Golden rule in Christianity. Well, it applies to most religions, and it just applies to a basic human level, even if you're not religious. So I really want to just keep that up, keep my life as drama-free as possible, because I really think that that contributes to a lot of mental illness, to a lot of illness in general. It brings down your aura. It just makes you feel like crap, makes you angry, makes you in a bad mood, and it's not productive to just sit there and talk about other people or to worry about what other people are thinking about you, you know.
Oh my, okay, this is a solid one though. Back scratcher monologues.
Oh my God.
It just doesn't pay in any way.
Yeah, I won't talk about drama. Yeah.
So, no matter how much you miss that old me, how many people still watch my old videos, how many people still review my old videos, how many people.
Oh, so she's really unhappy with the FFG retelling the.
She's mad that the videos still exist on the internet after she deleted them.
Yep.
Still live in my past on the internet. I don't, and that's the most important thing.
Well, your past was entertaining. So what?
That's the only relevant thing is where I am, where I'm at. I'm here in the present with my husband.
Okay, if we're really going to take this line of logic that it's in the past, it doesn't matter, that means Nader didn't do anything wrong, FFG didn't do anything wrong, Dee Dee didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
In another country, living in
Dee
another...
Dee really didn't do anything wrong.
Well, yeah. That's just...
country with a completely different outlook on life and new values. And waking up to get high every day and mask things that were eating away at my soul is not where I want to be ever again. I'm in a new chapter of my life. It was a bit of a hard transition sometimes because
Elderly Cat's Nails Grow Very Fast by Shantel.
You know, learning things and learning to use those things and just grieving a past, grieving things. You know, I have a lot of things to grieve in my life. You know, still grieving my grandmother. like I said, my pets, because whether you believe
Grieving her grandmother, who she, what she said, I swear on my grandmother's life a week before she died.
Yeah, because
she was lying about being high.
No, she was lying about going to see Natter.
Yeah.
Then they caught her in the fucking like reflection of the stove.
Right.
And that's one of my
grieving her grandmother's death that she wished for.
One of my favorite pictures ever. It's just her standing in the doorway of Natter's house, like taking up the entire fucking doorway.
Right.
or not, they were a big part of my life. And, you know, I made the decision I thought was right, the best decision. But I've learned to grieve that. I think I'm getting to a point where I am accepting that.
And she showed up to her grandma's funeral in a literal hooker dress.
High as a kite.
Oh, she was high on the deathbed. She was high at the funeral.
Mm-hmm. Part of my life is just gone. And learning to clean up a lot of the damage, emotional, financial, everything that's come along with living that life for so long, you know? And that's it. Even
you weren't living that life. It was like 6 months living that life for so long. You did coke for like 6 months. It wasn't a big chunk of your life. You dated this guy for 2 weeks. He dumped you. You chased him around Canada for 6 months and got high.
Waiting for my tax evasion to blow over.
That's why you liked to watch me back then. I was a train wreck, you know, but it's someone's life. This is my real life. It's not just entertainment.
Coke addict to housewife.
And it's realistically, it's not scripted, so it's not going to stay messy if I want to have a good quality of life. And I do. So, you know.
Starfish Wars.
Oh yeah,
you know,
she quit coke very easy. I don't even think she was actually a drug addict. She was just doing it because Natter was doing it and she wanted to be around him.
I think she just liked doing coke.
Yeah. I don't think she was ever like to the point where she was addicted or needed rehab.
No.
She just quit when she didn't have enough money anymore.
Yeah, she had no more money, so
Right.
she didn't keep doing it.
A bit more boring.
It wasn't like she was a drug addict and her life was so down in the dirt and blah, 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 blah. It was a few months of getting high.
Yeah, well, no, she was on it for a while. But
it was like 6 months.
No, it was longer. She was doing coke pretty consistently.
If you were in it for the drama, of course it's going to be a lot more boring. But boring is peace for me, and I like that. So, yeah, when I hear that, you know, what happened to you? What happened to me? Well, a lot has happened to me. A lot has happened to me. And it's been a ride.
You did yourself.
But I really think
Wow, tales from a shortened life.
Mm-hmm.
found nobody's perfect, but I'd say perfect for me, partner in Salah. And there's so much I love about being in Kuwait in the Middle East, living wise.
Don't be a menace to South Canada while eating your nashies in the hood.
Than living when I was living in Canada. And there are things I miss, of course, you know, friends, family.
Wheelchairs.
Yeah.
That's what she misses.
Yep.
The edibles. That's it.
She
And when
has
she
no-
was crying 2 weeks ago, it was, I want to go back to Canada. I miss the edibles. That's all it was.
She doesn't have any friends.
No. Her family has abandoned her.
Yeah, her family doesn't give a shit.
Stuff like that. But, you know, inshallah, I will see them again one day.
Whoa. Wow.
She didn't say soon. She almost said soon.
No, hold on. It's Poltergeisha, a brief history of beezing.
Yeah.
Oof.
Of course, you know, friends, family, stuff like that. But, you know, inshallah, I will see them again one day.
She did say one day soon she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And inshallah, we will see them again one day soon. One day.
So, yeah. Even if I did go back to Canada, I would not be the same.
Honey, I ate the great pussy.
Even when I went back last time, I wasn't really, you know, I didn't do a lot of the things I used to do, but I
Oh, wow, Reb L.
don't know that I would even go live all the time. I would probably just make videos.
She's threatening us. If I go back to Canada, I'm not even going to live stream. Look what you've done now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even tell you guys, you know.
That's
I'm
not true.
not even going to say anything about it, actually.
None of it's true.
Maybe just go and just take a break from the internet.
Yeah, right.
Please.
You will never.
Please.
She needs attention.
How many times has she done I'm going to quit YouTube and then shows up like a day later because she needs the attention?
Yep.
And this is absolutely rants about haters and shames somebody too. And salad is cringe.
I definitely, even though I struggle sometimes with some changes, overall I do enjoy more being here in this life. And there are things happening to my personality. I think it's just like, I think this is my normal personality when I'm not trying to put on a show and be silly and make you guys laugh, you know. Naturally, I'm kind of a funny person. Like, I'm a bit silly.
You think?
My personality naturally. But as you grow older, I think that just dims down a little bit. I don't know. I'm not forcing anything. This is just how I've been. I'm not trying to put on a special persona to seem more angelic or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Nobody has ever used the word angelic to describe Shantel.
That's what she's trying to do, though.
This is just a more calm.
Look, all you need to worry about is keeping your toes right now, keeping them funkle feet right on. That's what you got to worry about. Not seeming angelic to a new audience that doesn't exist.
I'm more at peace, and I'm not
gangrene.
Just how I'm acting naturally, you know. So, anyways, guys, I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit, and I will make more videos like this in the future, inshallah. But anyways, I wish you all a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
The rewriting of history is amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
It really is. It's all ice.
I'm almost proud of the fact that she thinks she can get away with it.
Right, like no one knows. Nobody's ever seen any of the things that she's talking about to know that she's just lying about what happened now.
I'm not even mad, actually. I'm impressed.
She can try, I guess.
All right, we have one more. We have one more Shantel video. And before we get into it, I need everybody to smash the like button. I need you to share it out on your socials. And keep in mind that we have a limited time Black Friday deal on a couple of donations down below. The Witcher and the Vegito Zamasu are both half off, along with the Tucker Carlson AI one. And this is one of the last Sunday these donations will be on. Then it'll be Christmas time. We have one more. Eating sub stop for lunch and where it all began.
Wait a minute. We're having subs? I thought we were eating healthy, no carbs.
Oh, it's only a 6-inch. Story time. Not trolling, just struggling.
Okay, so lying.
Yes, we are lying.
Okay.
Prettier than
Hello,
90% of
Foodie Beauties. Hey there, abusers. Want to
skip.
Correct message.
Oh, wow. We came in hot. Oh, she couldn't even wait to get started.
She had something to say.
It's impossible.
Well, I gotta hear that again.
You. Bye.
I feel like it's impossible to overcome. I feel like defeated.
Is this a clip?
Are we? Is that half of the sandwich in one bite? It's impossible to overcome overeating, and what's impossible to overcome?
I'm wondering if this is like a clip of the video.
Oh, maybe she does that sometimes.
Hi guys,
Yeah.
welcome back to another video. So today I have something that will make you judge me hardcore.
Yeah.
But before you do, I have a lot of stuff to
Backup sandwich.
Share with you guys. I have cat hair all over my face. I was
That's disgusting.
kissing my cat to death, and it's all over me now.
Wouldn't you get that off you before you go to eat?
No.
2 chips, 2 subs.
2 meals.
What, ma'am? You just got your diabetes. You're trying to get it under control. What is
and
happening?
A glass full of juice.
Why are you drinking Sal's baby juice?
Substop and 6-inch sub of different kind with some chips. I'm gonna start with 1 sub. Keep this there.
Are we gonna check our blood sugar today, or just not bothering with that?
We haven't done that like the last 3 videos.
Yeah, we're not interested in blood sugar anymore. We're done.
Okay, you're in charge for a minute. I have to go pee.
Okay.
For now, we'll see some pomegranate juice.
Basically, Hammer
So, I know you're
Beans,
thinking,
it seems
"Creepy,
like
you
she's
have
just
high blood
given up.
sugars. What are you doing?"
We did 3 days of I'm gonna save my
eating
life, and now
so-
I just can't bother.
What I've discovered is, and what I want to share with you, I don't want to share just the good times, bismillah, with you. I want to share when I'm struggling also. And clearly I'm struggling getting rid of food that's been comforting me for years. So let me get into that.
I fear that tracks. Hi, Susan. Hi, Livy. No, it's going to be called baby juice. Salad's a little baby. He needs his juice.
Because it turns out having any kind of health issues doesn't seem to be enough sometimes to keep me from eating bad things. And
you don't care.
I realized that
if you love your husband so much, you want to live.
And I need to get on medication, you know, like everyone was saying.
Are you going to go to the doctor?
Until I can. I'm new here. I'm learning the healthcare system. I'm trying to find. I'm going to be.
You've been there for a year. You've been to the doctor before.
For my eating issues and stuff like that as well. So I'll keep you guys posted with that.
Wait, but didn't just last week she said there's obese people everywhere in Kuwait, so there's all kinds of health clinics and places and doctors to deal with obese issues. And she's been to the doctor here multiple times, but now she's like, well, I don't know how the medical system works here, but I need to get on medicine. Go to the fucking doctor. You've been there before.
Yeah, yeah.
Now all of a sudden you don't know how doctors work. And just last week there were all kinds of clinics and inpatient things for obese people, but now you don't know about any of those and you have to figure it out. What the fuck are you even talking about? You just don't feel like saving your life.
That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I had to annotate that, sorry. Got a lot of question marks down here, damn. Damn.
This is a 6-inch chicken teriyaki. Parmesan oregano bread. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, sweet onion sauce, Southwest sauce, jalapenos.
Super healthy is what that sounds like. Super healthy.
You know what it does sound like? Delicious.
Diabetes.
Yes, this sounds like something you should not be eating with diabetes. I love the oh my god, what? Look at this mess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a kitty in here.
Hey!
Kitty.
I'm not trolling with this video. I'm just actually being very transparent. I'm showing how I struggle to stay on track most times.
I'm gonna scoop this cat and we're gonna get a meow. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good meow, Gray.
Hold her up. I'm gonna do the scratch. I'm gonna get the good meow. Where's it? There it is. No?
No, you're not getting it.
Yep, there it is.
I'm having trouble, like, being able to be consistent with eating super clean. I feel like starving.
You did it like one time.
And like not satisfied because that food, clean food, is obviously not.
Oh my god, the playing with the food.
It's weird.
Doesn't satisfy anything except for health, which is it should be.
Well, no. See, what she's doing is when she tries to eat the healthy, she says she's doing one meal a day, and then she's fasting, and she's eating one small meal of healthy food, and then nothing else. So she feels like she can't control herself, and she needs to eat all this.
Yeah.
She could eat a few small meals of healthy food throughout the day. Nobody said she has to just eat one time and fast the whole rest of it. She made that up on her own.
That's literally what gets her every time, though, is she tries to over-restrict and then is shocked when she ends up binging her face off.
Right.
So I need to learn how to cope, and I can't right now.
Can't be bothered.
Shelly in charge, not a bingo. Otter, not a bingo. We have had no clubs. Definitely Oh My God content. And Eve, there's one bingo. Neighbor Shenanery, Stream Goal, no. Dragon Ball, no. No cops, no gym talk, no farts. And let's go to All Hail Blue Whale. I owe you like 2 bingos.
Oh, we haven't had any bingos at all yet.
All right, so welcome everybody to the meeting of the beers. As you know, we do this meeting every single month to make sure we agree on things. So let's just get started. Cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Bar fighting. Bug collection.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's it. That's the meeting of the beers has commenced. See you all next month.
You know, I've been looking at your butt for about a week. And I was wondering if, I could have it.
Ew, what do you mean? No!
I mean, like, just give me your butt.
No!
Give me that butt.
No! Give me that butt! No! Give me
Oh, Poltergeist was right. We did have gym talk talking about if who could lift Foodie.
Okay, I owe you one more bingo.
No, Vito, you get this out of here. This shouldn't even be on the list.
No, yeah. I never, but
Oh, poor thing. He's gonna hate it. Aww. Hungry hijab. Hungry abaya.
When I find since I haven't had blood
Covered
sugar,
in food.
That's
I'm
2 more
so
bingo.
rough.
Look at that.
A man who did not know his place.
Oh, I got it.
He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez. Are you a madman?
Oh, the loads. Why do we have such loads? What? Why? What is happening? Oh my god. Okay, we'll give it a minute. See if it loads up by the time Shelly gets back.
ravenous all the time. Hi! Anyway.
I love the stein of sugar water. Oh, dude, she's housing it. Okay, so how long? How long was it from you guys are going to freak out, I'm doing it again, water fast announced, to fast food binges? It was 4 days. 4 days.
My obsession with food. The chunks of chicken here are so huge. It has been going on since I'm a child.
So, are you taking responsibility?
From a very young age, McDonald's is like...
McDonald's is the worst fast food you can get.
Ingrained. The Happy Meal. The toys. When I was a kid, the toys was Fraggle Rock.
You remember Happy Meal? I remember the Burger King toys, the Dragon Ball ones. I have those. I'll count this as Rage Binge.
But for a long time, my mom was a single mom, and she had to work or, you know, go to school. She was young. And I had to be left with a lot with my grandmother on my dad's side. My grandparents on my dad's side are both dead.
What is the point of this?
My grandfather on my dad's side was morbidly obese.
Then so that explains your fatness?
I remember being a kid and being shocked at seeing him with his shirt off. At how large he was.
She's saying about how her grandpa was fat, so...
Oh, that's why she's fat, not because she stuffs her face with 2 sandwiches and 2 chips.
Yeah.
Oh,
He died
okay.
of a stroke.
Where's my posa, Shelly?
I don't know what that is, Livy. Are you drunk?
In his 70s.
No calorie left.
He was obese but lived to 70, so not as big as her. Definitely not.
No.
And then my grandmother, heavy smoker. I remember she would always just be at the table cooking something, cracking open a Diet Coke, and lighting a cigarette every few minutes, like every, few minutes or so.
Okay. What's that have to do with why you're fat?
She's very manic in this.
Uh-huh.
She used to have me go in her closet and grab
Well,
her.
she hasn't had this kind of junk food in a couple days, so she's probably having some kind of emotional issue about it.
That's what we did when you went downstairs. I said, how long has it been since the announcement of the water fast to a fast food binge?
Mm-hmm.
4 days.
Players Light.
Yeah.
Was the brand. I never liked going in that room.
But we're not going to get a
Her room
blood
was
sugar
dark and
update
cool.
after this one.
No.
And felt haunted. And it didn't help that when she told me when her husband, my grandfather, passed away, that she saw him in that room. That's the house with the ghost in the basement.
The
Anyway.
thing that gets me is she thinks people want to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Non-critically, I should emphasize.
She, there is a portion of her audience that watches her that actually likes her and actually cares about her. So she thinks that they want to hear that she has diabetes and her blood sugar is at almost comatose levels, and then they want to watch her stuff her face with this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Sam. How desperate do you have to be to not take responsibility for your actions that you blame your dead grandparents?
Right.
I looked forward to going because I knew I would be eating good. I was spoiled.
You're still spoiled.
So she would make me comforting meals.
I just gave you my last pretzel. That's what I get for being nice. Damn it.
Thank you.
And snacks. So comforting and memorable. Ingrained in my memory that I still dream about being there.
She is just done.
The thing with her with the memories of childhood being about food is very strange.
All food.
Like the last week it was about church potluck and they didn't give her butter on her roll when she was 7 years old. Like, how do you...
Yeah.
Why are all of your childhood memories about food?
Mm-hmm.
This is during a time in my childhood where my dad was more involved.
I thought you said your dad was never involved.
That's weird.
She has just given up completely.
It seems like it.
Her eyes ain't working right. The pupils aren't matching. Half her face isn't working. Her blood sugar's probably at least 25 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, that just... half of that sandwich disappeared.
So did Salad's baby juice.
So yeah, sometimes in my dreams, even my food obsession follows me in my dreams. I have dreams of being back at my grandmother's house. She used to make these tiny little sweet and sour meatballs. They were so good. She would give me these little chicken nuggets with Diana's barbecue sauce. It was so good. Magic moments, butterscotch, or vanilla pudding.
Now we're looking for block somebody in chat, random singing, club, neighbor shenanigans, goal, cops, farts, and Dragon Ball. These are acquirable, and I owe you 2 of these. No, that's copyrighted. Here we go. Little angry bunny.
What happened?
YouTube happened. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a baby bud. He's so mad.
Why? Why are we not working?
Put him down. Don't grab baby bunnies. Just leave baby bunnies alone.
What? Okay.
All right, crew, it's a new plasma TV and a new Xbox system. Okay, you know what? A new Xbox system.
That's funny.
She would take a fresh loaf of bread, cut thick slices, thick slices of fresh, like St. Albert's cheese. If you're from Ontario, you know. St. Albert's cheese, and put it under the broiler. And I could still see her leaning over the oven to keep an eye with a dart in her hand.
With a dart, she's smoking them darts.
But she used to get mad at me for asking for extra pudding. Excuse me. Even back then, she would tell my mom, you know, I think Shantel has a problem with food. She wouldn't keep asking for snacks.
No, Havasu Mom, he died in his 70s, not in the 70s. Shantel will never admit to being a smoker.
So the history goes way back.
Of what? History of what?
Of her eating too much? Yeah.
Remember my first bag of chips, how it made me feel?
Yep. That's crazy. If that were true, that you had that much of a problem with food to where you remember how eating chips for the first time made you feel, like that would tell, if I had those feelings, that would tell me I need help.
Yes.
I need serious help. I need to go to a clinic. I need to see a psychologist. I need to do something. That's not normal.
No, you just eat more.
You have to know that that's not normal.
No, you just eat more.
Okay, so this is the second.
And I don't even know if is that even true, or is she just saying that to like make excuses for why she's not bothering to try now? Like, well, I'm showing you how I don't give a shit if I live or die. I'm just going to eat whatever I want. I mean, but it's since I was a child, so excuses.
Yeah.
I mean, I was high off my first bag of chips, so this is just expected.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
I think that's part of what it is.
Sandwich. It's the meat feast with pickles, black olives, lettuce, tomato.
See, you just finished that sandwich. If you would just sit and wait for 15 minutes for your food to settle in your stomach, you might be full. You haven't eaten a lot the past few days. You could possibly be full if you just put that sandwich down and let your food settle.
Possibly.
I mean, she could maybe eat it later. She doesn't have to stuff it in right now until she's going to feel sick at the end.
No.
Extra mayo, salt, pepper, and oil and vinegar on Parmesan oregano. It's kind of like their version of
All right, sorry.
But this franchise is like
God damn it.
Not affiliated with Subway. So they put so much pickles.
Yeah, it's up there, Frank and Beans. It's definitely up there.
No, it's not.
It is.
Just to show you how far back this obsession with food goes.
Chuck and his ducks, this is supposedly before a doctor appointment. Do you think she's eating this because she knows the doc is going to say another food funeral? She probably wants her blood sugar high before she goes to the doctor's.
Maybe.
I feel like it's impossible to overcome. I feel like defeated.
Or she's just not going to go.
Yeah, she could just not go.
That's the best way I can describe it. So,
I will remember you when I have to assign mods on the new channel, Poltergeist. Thank you.
Stop it. It's not that serious.
That's pretty bad.
No, it wasn't.
It is.
Okay.
Just is.
yeah.
Oh my god, what is this nonsense?
But I still dream about. I told a lot of you this before. Driving around in my dreams, visiting different fast food places.
I gotta see that
In
again.
different fast food places.
Look at how big the head is. And this is just totally fine with her. Why would you upload this?
That's a good question.
I don't understand. Why would you sit half of a video in silence and upload this?
Because she wanted to tell us how she's been obsessed with eating since she was a baby.
Good girl. Scratching her post. Strolling along a street.
So her husband doesn't want to hear her
At night
excuses.
with like tons. Each row of the street on either side is lined with well-lit restaurants. And I'm overwhelmed with the choices.
What is she talking about?
Dreaming about food, maybe? Because she doesn't go out walking at night.
I don't actually eat in my dream. It's weird. I don't know.
She got crumbs all over the side of her face.
It's all over. All from her eyeball down, there's crumbs. Look. From here down. Holy shit, look at that. Wow. You think that hurts?
Probably.
You think it leaves those like lines?
Probably.
So it's very weird.
It's her version of a wet dream, let her be.
That's true. I think that's the only thing that gives her any sort of satisfaction anymore.
Yeah. Sala's not giving it to her.
One of my favorite foods is a good deli sandwich.
Could have had just
I
one,
love
though.
the deli.
A good deli sandwich. Don't need multiple.
Deli meat, deli cheese, deli pickles.
I don't believe she's going to the doctor's.
No. I don't think she is either.
Do you guys eat a 12-inch?
Yeah.
No.
Or do you think that's too much?
It's too much all at once. You need to calm down.
Just say that you don't have anything to talk about. Just say that.
I don't like eating subs or sandwiches without chips.
Bags?
You don't need
Plural?
2 bags of chips, though. You don't need chips per sub.
Frank and beans. I've done it, and I've had to like just exist for like 20 minutes. So like I can't move. I can't do anything right now. But it's usually if I get the giant, because Big Kahuna is a mission. So if I get the giant,
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside. I kiss him on his neck and then he kisses on my pussy. He's
it's usually now meal and next meal.
This should have been Chantel's next meal.
Whether it's dinner then lunch or lunch then dinner, a Jersey Mike's giant is an all-day thing. That's all I'll eat for the day. Maybe I'll get a thing of chips. Shame on you, Shelly. Harumph. I say, get Shrek'd, woman. Thank you, Chicken Sushi.
Damn it, Chicken Sushi. You're going to jail.
What was that name?
Chicken Sushi.
Sushi.
You're going to jail.
That dono is straight fire. For real, no bussin'. Exactly. Thank you, Chicken. Have you guys ever heard of Ram Ranch? No.
Unfortunately.
I have not.
We went to Ram Ranch.
So yeah.
Right in the Shrekdom.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hide and pretend like I didn't eat this today.
So Salad brought her this.
Yeah.
I wonder if she was just like raging around the house and he just was like, eat it now. Eat the fucking food.
She's like
and shut
slamming
up.
doors and shit.
Yeah.
I want to be transparent when it comes with battling this.
I'm not going to give you money for gas in my new car.
Right.
Unless you bring me a fucking sandwich.
And just show that there's going to be a lot of times like this. It's the reality of it. I don't know how to stop wanting this food.
You don't stop wanting it.
You just eat less of it.
Or you don't eat it every day.
She could have just had one sandwich and one chips to cure the craving and then took a break and then ate something healthy later. But she just won't because she doesn't care.
Same, Susan. It is grim and I'm really into it.
If I'm going to want it forever, that's going to be really hard.
Yeah, I like Taco Bell.
All right, guys.
But I
will
don't
see you
have
after.
to eat 17
I'll have
Taco
a
Bells
vlog
a
out maybe
day.
later, letting you know how the doctor's visits go. Doctor visit goes. And yeah, thanks for having lunch with me. I know this wasn't healthy. Trust me, I know. I don't need you to tell me.
All right, let's see.
She got the comments off. Deleted.
You take smaller bites so your jaw doesn't click. Hope the doctor visit scares you skinny. Wasn't the pomegranate juice for salad? Weight loss surgery is the answer? No, it's not.
Yeah, not for her.
This is depressing. I think you may need a therapist.
Yes.
Oh, so she's not even paying attention.
No, she doesn't read in these comments.
No. We're going to check them in like a day or two, and it's going to say there's like 7.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for listening to my story. Some of it.
My excuses.
And I'll see you in the next video.
That's what that was.
Bye, guys.
That should be her memoir.
Mm-hmm.
My excuse.
Yep. It's all excuses.
All right. With that, we are caught up with Shantel in real time, and that is where we will end our show this evening. Guys, thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for an incredible show. We will see you all Wednesday and through videos throughout the week.
Good night.